Hey, we're going live. We are live, guys. And we are live, and what a wonderful Friday. What is going on, everybody out there? And we have some awesome guests and an awesome sponsor. As always, we got our regulars hanging around, but we also have Mr. Ken, who's back in house. How are you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, Andy? How you guys doing?
Hey, dude.
Doing good. We have also a very special guest named Benjamin. What's going on, buddy?
I took the space out. Everybody calls me Benjamin. It's just, you can call me Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Or Ben, preferably, but yeah.
We'll call him Ben. He'll be Ben in this stream tonight.
Yep.
And then we have Mr. who's on vacation. What's going on, Johnny? How's your vacation going, buddy?
It's good. It's the last night, so it's.
Where are you guys at?
We're in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
nice. In Saxon, Pennsylvania.
Is it like the Poconos or?
No, it's like a mountainous town in the middle.
Yep, Johnny froze.
Very mountainous.
It's just like in the middle of the mountains, in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, that's cool though. That's
it's a good getaway.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Look at that crap. Ben's first night on the show, he's already got a fanboy in the comment section. Wow. I tell you.
Oh,
so Eric Jeff is right there. He's got you going. He disappeared. He's off again. He's back in. Okay, good. Chris, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, it's been a great day.
It has been
a great week, and I can say this honestly: no more tads. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. I'm glad to hear that. So what else is going on with everybody else? I mean, this has been a kind of a crazy week, huh?
Yeah, you went crazy. See that little ball right there?
What is
yes.
That? Okay, can you guys see that? A little steel ball bearing, whatever.
Right.
All right. This is going to be coming up in a future video I'm going to shoot, but I'm going to give you a sneak peek tonight. That's a little ball that goes on those little magnet sets. Like you put the little straight pieces on, the balls are like your little edge things.
Yeah, my kids have some of those upstairs.
Yeah, well, somehow this week, my lovely cuteness factor swallowed one.
Ooh.
Cool.
Ooh.
It was on accident. And I'm like, how do you accidentally eat a metal ball? Wow. So all week long, we've been waiting for that visit to the bathroom and the ping. Well, that came today. And she sits there on the toilet, Travis Kabian. Daddy, it came out. I'm like, I heard.
That's awesome.
Hey, Sober Chef, I see you, brother.
What's going on, buddy? Have you guys ever eaten quarters or pennies when you were a kid?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I did have to have a pussy willow. I apparently got one of those stuck up my nose one time, and it took nurses to remove it.
Multiple.
Kicking, screaming, the whole thing. Yep.
How does that even happen? How does that happen?
I don't remember doing it. Apparently, I did it.
What is that? What is?
I know. I'm not even sure what that is. What is
little
that?
fuzzy pussy willow. I'm trying to think of how does
cat's tail? A cat's tail.
A cat tail type thing.
It looks like a corn dog on a stick. Out there.
Yeah, we call them cattails. Okay.
Well, they're small though.
Like they're smaller than a cattail, but they're the same. But they're the same type of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
But somehow he got that stuck in his nose.
I'm.
He's a boy. All boys do crazy stuff. That's the story. I'll get you.
My mom says my sister was easier to raise, but after me, I can understand. Yeah.
That is so true.
Right.
Boys will just do crazy stuff for no reason too. You're like, why'd you do that? I don't know. I that's what I did. Really? Did you guys hear about? So I was talking to Dan, or I saw the stream on with Dan, and his son broke his arm. Just playing.
Yep.
I'm like, that's typical boys. Typical boys.
Yeah.
Or in your case, so she ate. Did you ask her what the cuteness factor was thinking when she decided to eat a ball bearing?
I just was curious if it tasted good, Daddy. It's a metal, baby girl. What the?
Yeah.
What did she just swallow the ball bearing, or was she eating something and then just?
No, she put it in her mouth.
Okay.
Somehow
All
she
right.
swallowed it, and Johnny, well, it successfully came out today.
Nice. Well, thank God they came out and it passed through, without any injury or anything like that. So that's
Right.
good news.
That is good news, actually.
I'm glad it didn't break the toilet shooting out of her butt. Little smooth back. Manager.
It's a good thing you didn't feed her any beans.
Yeah, right.
Did you measure the velocity on that bullet coming out? Yeah, exactly. Hopefully my signal continues here.
Yeah, it's been okay. Yeah, it's been. So you're in the middle of nowhere. What has been your big? What have you guys been doing? Just kind of just some downtime.
Yeah, pretty much. Just relaxing and resting and stuff.
Oh, that's good.
So it's like a getaway from like all the housework and stuff. So
That's cool. Did you bring the kids? Did you bring the kids with you?
Oh yeah, of course.
Cool.
We
I
have
didn't know if it was if this was a hang out with your wife thing or whether it was
no.
like a honeymoon type of deal. Yeah. Cool.
No, we already did the honeymoon.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Have you guys did you guys all have honeymoons when you guys got married?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not married. No.
I didn't. I've never had a honeymoon.
Went to the Poconos.
Did you guys go to the Poconos?
Yep.
Nice.
And, oh God, hey,
What's
Frank,
up?
I love Rob's comment about DPS.
I can't see chat, so like at all.
Yeah, hey, Rob, I was more concerned about Child Protective Services showing up because the brat had a meltdown in the middle of her class after the cuteness factor swallowed the ball. And she's like, I don't want her to die. I don't want her to die. I don't want her to die. I'm like, we just got cleared of your bullshit. Now you're going to do this again? No.
Where is Rob?
That's okay. Keep going. He's already scrolled up.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Hold on, let me see if I can see chat. Can you see chat?
So,
Oh, there.
so I never had a honeymoon. Me and Christy didn't have one.
Oh.
We got married in Vegas. We got married in Vegas, though.
So that's kind of honeymoon.
Yeah,
So you started the honeymoon first.
Yeah.
that's right. I love Vegas. Have you guys been to Vegas? Vegas is like one of my favorite places to go ever.
No, I've never been any further west than Missouri.
Oh, okay.
I took the fifth on the fact that the statute of limitations have yet to expire.
What stays in Vegas, what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much.
It's like the Cosmo. If you walk into the Cosmo, that's their whole thing. I went into the Cosmopolitan, which is one of the big high-rise casinos, and this lady, and I'm like there for a conference, and this lady goes, "Here's a second room key just in case." I'm just like, shut up. I'm old. I'm fat. I'm old and fat. And my wife isn't here.
Crack. There are chubby chasers out there. Not fat shaming anybody. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm 200 pounds already. That's bad for my size. It's not good.
All right, fix this.
So Johnny's had a great week. Who else has had a great week this week? It sounds like at least the end of the week was good for Chris there. How's your week going on, Ken?
It's been a good week. About the same old normal stuff this week.
Work.
Nothing. Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing fun to talk about.
Yeah. What about you, Ben? What's been going on this week for you?
Absolutely. Actually, you just mentioned that, and it's like usually I try and shoot a video Friday, Saturday, somewhere in there, and I haven't the foggiest what I'm going to do. It's how professional I am. I'm like, I don't even know what I'll shoot a video. I just don't know what it is yet. I got to work tomorrow morning, so maybe I'll come up with something. I try and do 2 a week, and sometimes it doesn't always work out.
Hey, look at that, Matt Porchbeard. How you healing up, bud? You doing all right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How's it going, man?
What happened to him? What happened to Matt?
I don't know the full. I just know what he went to the hospital, had something done.
Yeah, he was in the
Oh.
hospital a couple days ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I'm glad
Oh.
you're back. Yeah.
We don't know, Diva. We don't know what Johnny does half the time anyway.
I think he's trying to find a spot that has signal. I don't know.
Yeah, no. Am I frozen or am I good?
No,
No,
you're
you're
good.
Good.
Okay. Because before, like everybody was spinning and like
Yeah,
I was
you
trying to
work
go
well.
outside and wasn't working.
Well, you said that you're in the middle of the mountains, right?
Yeah, but I do have Wi-Fi and like the signal inside the house, of course, is strong, but it does extend to outside, but it doesn't. It's not strong. It's not full signal. It's like 2 bars of the Wi-Fi wave that is there.
Once again, Diva, I don't know. I'm not going to be an accessory after the fact. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I haven't gone anywhere.
Barbara wants to know if you're casing a joint you're already living in.
Oh.
Out of this group, has everybody tried the Bearded Coast? I was meaning to ask that when it got announced that you were.
Nope, have yet to try them. I keep hearing about them, but
I have it. I really like the butter.
Nice.
Like
Yeah.
that are good.
I like the butter.
I saw Dan's video today, and I thought, and then all of a sudden that popped up. I was just like, all right, I got to get him.
Yeah, and Scott's a really good dude. He donated some stuff yesterday to our auction, which was completely a success. And I talked to him today, and was just a really super good dude who just wants to give back to the community. I enjoy people like that,
Yeah, it's like I constantly keep feeding it. Sorry.
No worries. So
Hey,
the
maybe-
butter, what kind of butter is it? Is it a whipped or is it a poured?
I think it's I want to say it's a poured. I don't think it could be whipped. It's one of those weird like whipped poured.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
if you look at it, you can't really tell until like someone tells you what it is.
Right. I know those.
I just know it's it's really good. It's softening. It's a good butter.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, you see that sometimes. Some people that they call it whip. What's his name? Corey. There.
Weatherbeard.
He whips his butter, but he packs it in there so tight that you wouldn't know it's a whip.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
It's real dense, and it's good stuff. It's just it kind of I got in there. I was like, oh, whipped.
It's very, very little amount of oil too, so it's yeah.
There you go. The Bearded Coast says it's a poured full body butter.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Poured. Okay.
Yeah, it's a really nice butter. I've not
It is.
reviewed it yet, but it's coming. I love it.
Yeah, it's a good butter. I like it.
That's cool. And we have a awesome discount today. And then he's also has generously given away. We're going to do 2 giveaways tonight. So
Oh, nice. Look at that.
yeah. So Johnny's going to be wishing that he had bad. I have really bad signal. I have an extremely
I
bad
wouldn't.
signal.
I have enough products. I don't want to enter giveaways and take away from someone who hasn't tried anything yet.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've kind of gotten to that point too. I pretty much enter giveaways now and then just try to find somebody that's never used that specific company and just give it to them.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I should do that. Maybe I'll do that.
That's cool.
But I can't like do chat right now. So it's like,
Yeah, I totally understand that. So I'm going to tell you that last night I had such a blast with Joe and James, and then we had another guest, Brittany, and then the star of the show, of course, was Ari, which is Joe's daughter. We had such a fun time, and we raised a little bit over $1,000 for the
Nice.
Down syndrome awareness group.
congratulations.
Yeah, that was really cool. What they've given to our family over the years is amazing. And I tell people this all the time. This is the end of the month, and this is the end of Down Syndrome Awareness Month. But we had no idea that Van was going to be born with Down syndrome. We actually didn't really know that Van was coming until 2 or 3 months before they had the baby because they were teens.
Wow.
So they told us about 2 or 3 months before Van, and then we were very surprised. And then we were extremely surprised when he was born with Down syndrome. And I'll be honest with you, we had no idea what to do. Zero idea. And then this group gave us a lot of information, a lot of knowledge, a support package. And so we've been part of them for a long time, and that they've just been nothing but good to us. So it was good to give back last night. It was just good to give back. It made me feel good,
I I'm waiting to see if Chris is going to get smacked in the back of his head.
Yeah.
I was waiting.
You know what I keep waiting for? I keep waiting for like a little person to attack him with a Nerf gun,
Yeah.
Right?
like off to the side. I'm waiting to see that. It's like and it starts shooting, and it's like ambush.
That'd be hilarious.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just stay ready.
No, he's ready. So a little bird told me today. Well, actually, it was him. Said that tomorrow was a big day for somebody who is. Tomorrow is a big day, and we all wanted to. We definitely want to wish you a very happy birthday, Chris. We know that you're 29 again. 29.
Yep. Oh, okay.
But happy birthday, buddy. This is
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Happy birthday, bro.
we get older, and I don't like celebrating him either, so I'm not going to make a big fanfare of it. But you're a good friend. Happy birthday, bud.
Thank you.
You only turned 40 once, so enjoy it.
Yeah.
40. Yeah, that's right. He's 40 this year.
Hey, Crack, I know the perfect birthday present. I want some phone numbers. Just saying, Crack.
Just saying. Do you know we won't go there. Yes. Mum's the word. So what a crazy. I've had a crazy. Yeah.
It's on the move again.
Is he on the move?
Yeah. Wait, am I frozen again?
No, you're on the move. Though.
Oh, okay.
You're just on.
You're definitely not frozen. You're moving.
I'm moving around, yeah. No, because my wife made like stuffing and stuff like that. I'm seeing there's any more stuffing.
Ooh, no, there we go. And there's Joe. What's going on, Joe? So Joe got to hang out with us again last night, so that was fun.
His daughter was the star of the show last night.
She was the star of the show. Ari is always the star of the show. This is the fun thing about Ari is that we did one last year, which we had so much fun doing that one, and she said that they watched that like once a week, if not more. So it was like, hey, we get to watch our. Now I'm gonna say that if the same person watches the same one, you don't get extra views. I don't think you get that many extra views on it.
It goes by like what is it, the IP address, I think?
Yeah, it does. So I was like, hey, why are my numbers not going up if somebody's watching that video? And that was when I realized that they do something crazy. Uh-oh.
What are you watching your own videos again, Crack? I got to get my numbers up.
I told you about that, right? My dad was watching his same video, and he just kept seeing his numbers go up, and we're like, Dad, that's you. You're watching your own video.
So where I am, right? There's a bunch of smart TVs, and each smart TV is logged into Hulu, Netflix, and YouTube. So and it's different profiles. So at one point I was watching myself on someone else's profile so I can get the views. I was like, it's working.
Yeah. One. I get one.
You know what? I don't have any shame in it. I don't care. So say what you want. Say what you want in the chat.
Hey.
I can't see the chat, but whatever. Say whatever you want.
Dude, I've got 3 YouTube profiles, man. I'm just saying.
My shocker moment of the night for everyone. Are you ready? Seeing how I'm getting closer to a half century. Diva, you tell Ari if I ever make it back to Pennsylvania, we're going dancing wherever she wants to. Because I hear she's awesome at it. Wherever she wants to.
Absolutely. She is such, and that's what she wants to do. She wants to be a dancer.
Yeah, wherever she wants to, we're going.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's such a blast, and she's such a good kid.
And for the record, seeing how we're outing YouTube profiles, there's like 6 in my house, so just.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how he's got his numbers, man. That's how he's got his numbers. Those 6 people, those 6 subscribers are pushing him
That's
over.
why I'm so low. I don't cheat.
Ben, do you really have a channel? Does anyone even really?
I know, right?
I think you have less subscribers than Crack, which is actually saying something. Which, wow, we got to get you up.
If
Hold
you
on.
watch,
People know who Ben is. Ben, give us your opener, bro.
Right?
what's going on, guys?
There we go.
That's what
I'm
everyone
very
video, and then once he hits the guys,
guys.
Okay.
You would think, I think I've been doing this like a year and a half, over a year and a half. You'd think I'd be a little more settled behind the camera. I'm not, like, even a little bit. It's, every time it's like, ah.
That's a camera.
that's like humongous appeal because like you never know what you're gonna get. You start with that, and then you're like, okay, we got this little product, and then you can see your hands vibrating because like, all right, here we go.
I'm telling you, my wife is embarrassed for me for everybody. Everybody ever watches it, and they're like, "Oh my, is this guy for real?" How embarrassing. My wife feels that because she lives with me, so she knows that the camera is going to capture all this stuff, and it's like, oh man, I feel bad for her.
Yeah, but you gave your channel the ultimate nickname that I can't say on Prax channel because it's family friendly.
She did that, and now I got to change my name. I just haven't thought of anything cool yet.
Well, I can tell you this, that I've been, how long have you been in the community? Ben, you said a year and a half?
Yeah, I mean, it was November 2018. Started growing a beard, found Dan and Scuba and all them, November, December, somewhere in there. And then after getting some stuff, I think I started making videos like March 2019, something like that. But, I sat around like 20 subscribers for, I don't know, 6 months, something like that. Nobody had any idea who I was, and still don't, but it's getting better.
Yeah, I feel like that every once in a while. I'm like, hey, I got my slow roll. I'm like, hey, I look daily. No, okay, nobody subscribed.
I've been at like
stopped.
220 for 3 weeks, something like that. It's like, oh, I know you're not supposed to watch the numbers. I know that. I can't help it. I'm competitive. And it's like, what?
I feel you, brother. I've been there. I'm still
Let's be
there. I'm
honest.
still there. I'm still there.
Let's be honest. I mean, we all say you're not supposed to look at the numbers. I think we're not supposed to obsess over the numbers, but I guarantee you we all look. We all at least look, right?
Yeah.
Obsessing, yes, because then you'll get very disappointed in the fact that you're like, I made this awesome video. Why is nobody watching this? It's cool. I thought I was gonna be. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think I did one for Beard Brand, and I was like, yeah, this should be a fairly researched topic because they're in Target, and it's nothing. I've gotten no views. I'm like,
Wow.
what? All right.
Are you doing tags and all that?
Tags, and it comes down to, it's like, I am an acquired taste, and I get that. It's just like somebody watches 30 seconds of me, and it's probably enough for most people. I get it. I'm very self-aware.
I don't know if that's the case. That's not always the case, though, because I think that if you do what Ken's talking about, is putting the correct tags and doing some different things, the YouTube algorithm picks you up better. And as long as you're not, your reviews are great. So I've seen them; they look good. They're no worse or better than anybody else's.
It's like me spazzing out for 8 minutes.
There's a lot of little.
We all say that.
There's
a lot of little tricks to it, like your tags. You should have a tag in your description and your title. A lot of little things like that.
Right.
I mean, I sit here talk like I understand the YouTube algorithm, and I really don't.
Right.
It changes so much. It changes every few months. They tweak something, and it's a guessing game.
I always thought hashtags would be a bigger thing, but I don't think it is. At least I don't know that it is.
Well, if you're doing location tagging, hashtags are gone. They're vanish, and the location is right up top. Now I get the hashtags could be cool, but all those hashtags are literally like right down below in your tagging. So
right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Location.
That's one thing I don't understand is location tagging. Does that actually do anything for your videos?
Yeah, actually it does. If people go out and they do like a Google search for stuff, you will appear in your area. So if they're like, beard products, I don't know, like Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and you're tagging Elizabethtown in your stuff, your reviews will pop right up on that first page.
Right, but I usually tag the location of the company I'm reviewing, right?
Yeah, no, I get that.
Is that what you guys do?
No, I tag my area.
Oh.
What I do real quick, sometimes I start Googling like where are there any like conventions or shows, in like Vegas or something like that, or New York, and I'll put my video like there. Like I'll tag it to the Javits Center or something. If it's something big happening in the Javits Center, I would tag it to that.
Nice.
Just because there's a bunch of people, there, and we'll see.
No, that's actually really a good idea. See, it's all like important to do all of this, and we're not sure what the secret is to some of it.
It's just keep putting out your content, because honestly,
Exactly.
all that stuff, to me, it really doesn't matter, because if you look at my channel, it screams low budget. I can't compete with like Ken because I don't have his technical know-how to make everything all pretty and make like 8 of me in a video going, "Hi Ken, hi Ken, hi Ken." Hi Ken.
What's going on, Ken? Hey, Ken.
Yeah, so it's just
Hold on, he's right here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If another one comes in,
so I can try to keep it as plain and simple as possible. The thumbnails, I'll just take a picture of the blade and leave it right there. I don't put a bunch of fancy things or whatever in there. It's just keep putting it out, because if you're not putting it out there, people will forget about your channel.
And
People putting out 2 videos a month.
He's
Yeah,
right, and that's
so-
the reason why I don't grow as fast. I do 1-2 videos maybe a week, and usually there's an unboxing.
Yeah. So funny story. This guy that lives literally like 200 yards that way, not even 200 yards. I've known this guy for forever. Our daughters are friends and all that good stuff. So he came by yesterday. He called me. He's like, "Hey, can I come by and check out some of your beer stuff?" I was like, "Yeah, come on down." So he told me, he's like, "I didn't even know you were doing this." He said, I recently decided to grow a beard. I was looking at some stuff on YouTube, and he said, "I saw this thing pop up. It said Bluegrass Bearded. Let me see who this guy is." And he said I hit a video. I was like, "Holy crap, I know him." So apparently YouTube's putting my videos out there at least, so that means something.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's still, what's really fun is to see somebody who hasn't seen you before. Like you're not from Instagram; they just find you from YouTube, and you're like, "Oh, cool. That is cool.
My,
That is a
my
cool
aunt-
experience."
my aunt likes to watch my videos every time we have a family function or something like that. She's just like, "I think you're hilarious." I'm like, "Aunt Kim, are you really watching my videos?" She's like, "Yeah." And then, Ron grew a beard, and she's just like, "You should tell us where to get some good stuff." I'm like, "No problem. I got it, man. What you need?"
That's awesome. That is awesome. What does so what is your guys' favorite do you guys have like a shooting style that you guys say, "Hey, this is what I do consistently"? Is there some setup, some routines that you guys do before you do a video that helps you kind of get ready and get you set up?
I've said it all the time. And I know some people may shoot from the hip when they do their videos, or some mutants out there, not mentioning names, have everything memorized when they're doing stuff. I always have show notes that I go right back to whenever I'm filming something. I've got everything I need like right there.
What I do is that I have like behind my tripod is my computer screens. So everything I need to know is there. So when I'm talking, I'm looking at the screen, but it's right in line with the camera. So you can't tell that I'm not looking at the camera and I'm looking at the screen, reading off the screen.
My boy.
It's like lined up right there. That's how it's
This is my review notebook. Yeah. I take a ton of notes and yeah, I mean, I go through my notes and I try to memorize as much as I can. I do jump cuts though. If I need.
Yeah, me too. I do a lot of that.
And if you guys notice when I do my reviews, I split them up and I use graphics between like company and price and all that. That's not just for looks. That's also strategic so that I can film a small piece.
6
Hold
months.
that up.
6
Ben,
months.
why does that say "don't suck, be better"?
Yeah. 6 months. This is the only notes I've ever taken. It's just like, bruh.
That's cool. I think that my videos have progressed. Now I have to say that I think even Chris's have progressed in just the quality and some of the things that I've seen over the last year or two. I know for me, I started in my bathroom and now I shoot all over the house, and now we're shooting outside every once in a while. I just have different locations that I like. But I'll tell you that it's fun to see where you were at and then go, wow, what a difference. Even if it isn't, I mean, it's been a year and a half for me almost, maybe a little over a year. I think.
Sorry, go ahead. Who was going before I even spoke?
Yep, go ahead.
I was just going to say I had somebody, and I think it was Michael Payton who's in the chat. He left a comment on one of my older videos. It's been maybe a month ago, and he's like, "Oh wow, this just came up. I watched this." I'm like, "Well, I'm glad you watched it and you're still subscribed because my early videos are garbage."
We all do that when we do our first videos. You know, you're like, "This is the greatest. This is awesome. Oh my god, it can't get any better than this." And a year later, you come back and go, "Why?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I'm so dry in my first. I went back. It was last week or something, and I watched my Ruddy Man video. That was the first company I ever did a review of, and it was Ruddy Man, and I couldn't have been any more boring. Like, hey, this is Ben. And, oh, dude, what?
Right?
Yeah,
it's bad.
I have decided that I added Caden just because I was so nervous in front, and I still haven't gotten over I've gotten a little bit better. Like my last video, you can see that I'm starting to just
Johnny, you
do
keep
my own
dropping that
thing.
camera, I'm going to owe you $1.
What?
Your camera keeps dipping, and we're seeing areas of Johnny we shouldn't see.
Yeah. I'm fully dressed. I don't know what you're talking about. I have a sweater on and everything.
Yeah, sweater. It's cold. So that was what So that's what I think is interesting is that the quality changes, but then I think even like just the way that you come about doing your videos, like me and Caden now just have a thing that we do, a shtick. And I'm starting to get a little bit more in front of the camera without him because he's now getting to that point to where he's like, I don't really like that segment. Can I just do this? And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I'm still working on it. Still working. I still have, a lot of work in progress.
Yeah, but everything is a work in progress. Like I've scrapped my opening 18 different times now. I'm trying to add different phrases in there. You know, when you're rolling into your closing, it's like, oh, well, for you first-time viewers of the channel, everyone's like, oh, I'm done. But, you've got to, like, get something special in there, or your whole delivery throughout. When I've done my 1 millionth, Chesapeake Beard Co. review.
No.
I like how you call your viewers like the viewers to be named later.
Well, one thing I've always loved on every other channel, when you go there, you've got like with Bearded Motivation, you got Motivation Nation. Mm-hmm. You've got wake up and remember you're alive, but still. Come on, Ken. There's some reaction. Okay.
Yeah.
I do. Everybody else seems to.
I know you
be like, hey, like and subscribe the video, and I'm like, nah, man, I ain't saying that crap.
It gives that viewer that connection where they feel like family. Because I really hate when you go to someone's channel and they're like, "What's going on, YouTube?"
Yeah.
Click next video.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to call the people that watch me. No
groomers.
idea.
They're groomers.
The groomers.
The groomers.
It's got to be more snappy, I think. I don't know.
I mean, I tried it out on a couple things, and people loved it with the viewers to be named later.
Yeah, I like that.
It goes with, the company to be named later and all that.
That's cool. Goes with your theme. J Groom. Yeah, Dre Groomers.
J Groomers.
Ronnie, just call your watchers Nose Wax Nation.
Something like that. I don't do that enough to do that. I would have to do that in every video for that.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be fun for us.
I'd be hurting.
I don't like those videos where they do like the barbering or whatever, and they do the waxing like underbeard, and they just rip it off. It's like, dude, why?
Or nose hairs. Or nose hairs.
I can't even imagine.
And Brian, I saw your comment, bro. I'm not skilled enough to actually do that or have the cash on hand right now to get that kind of software. So I actually have to go through that whole thing on the end, and I feel like it adds an extra minute when you're like, okay, right down here in this corner, you're going to see a big channel symbol. Click on the thing. It's going to bring you right to subscribe. After you've destroyed that, if you so choose, you're like, oh, I hate myself for saying it, but you got to do it.
Got to advertise.
What do you use,
Chris?
What's that?
What software do you use?
I just use the free Windows Movie Maker.
Do they have options in there for green screen?
Not that I've seen.
For keying is what it's called?
I'll have to take a look later. I really haven't dug into most of it.
Yeah.
I had to use the upgraded version because the free one that I had when I was adding music and everything before, well, that's gone. And their latest one, I'm still figuring stuff out.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Mrs. Bluegrass, you're biased. No Ken Nation, no. No.
Hey, she is, but I'm not gonna lie. I think my kid's favorite reviewer on YouTube is Johnny Grooms.
Oh,
They
that's
love
awesome.
Johnny. They
Oh,
love
wow.
Johnny.
Oh,
Most people do. Most people do. Yep.
How can you not
Right?
He's
He
good.
does
He's good.
for this this community?
I mean, they like watching his gaming videos, his nose wax videos, and they like,
Oh, wait, how old are your kids? Because I cursed, and I'll
yeah.
like,
I just tell them not to reep it.
Okay, I
No,
gotta keep
don't-
that in mind. I gotta keep that in
Don't
mind.
change you, Johnny. Don't change you, man. They're old enough to understand what they can and can't say. So
Is there any
That's absolutely
coincidence?
right.
I insulted Chesapeake in the chat. Hi, Gary.
Hey, Gary, what's going on?
what's
buddy?
up, Gary?
Hey, Gary. So.
So, how bad was that last one, Johnny? That one looked so painful that I was like, I will never buy that ever in a million years. It looks so torturous that I was like, the first two, I'm like, okay, kind of, but that last one where it's just like, it's soldered onto your skin at that point.
Mhm.
You could see him questioning his life right at that point. Like,
Yeah.
Why?
I immediately said pliers when you pulled your ear and it came off, and I'm like, dude, use pliers.
Oh, my.
You know that last pull. The reason why that one hurt so much was because there was more wax on that one than all the others, and the wax really bonds to the skin a lot more than I feel like it should. And I knew once I was moving it and it was pulling the outside of my the skin of the nose, and how it was pulling it, I was like, oh shit, this hurts right now. And I hadn't yanked it yet, and I'm like, this thing is gonna hurt like hell. And it it just, I did it, and it really hurt bad. Like that one hurt.
Yeah, but that was so skillful when you ripped it and you hear mother and then the edit.
What's the best
Yeah.
part about it? I was like, that one was as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah, I edited that one. I was like, let me let me edit that. Let me cut that right at the end just to to be funny. And I did it until I started laughing, and I'm like, all right, it's good.
That's awesome. It was good. It was good.
About Kelly Clarkson one time,
We'll see. The waxing part 3. Who knows? We'll see.
The wax.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta wait another month or two so everything grows back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wait till the nose hairs are touching the bottom of my nose, and I'm like, I resist trimming them, and so I just let them go, and some I'll just yank out with my hand because they're just right outside my nose, and I don't want to have that hanging out of my nose. So I'll just take it and I'll rip it out with my hand. That doesn't hurt. That doesn't hurt. Plucking them out one by one doesn't hurt. And Jesus Christ. Hold on. And but yeah, ripping them out doesn't hurt. It's the wax bonding to the skin. That's what really hurts.
I think maybe your nose is numb now.
Hit the gooch.
Mm.
No, Rob. No. I haven't where I can see comments now. So
Oh, good.
yeah, that's not.
I don't
But I'm
think you
I'm on StreamYard, so it's delayed. So Rob's comment probably happened a while ago, and I'm just seeing it now.
Yeah,
That's a no. That's a no-no. That's a big no-no.
Come on, have your wife help. One big rip.
I mean, I can make you think that I did it, and react like how it would feel, maybe. But I'm not going to actually do it, and there's no way you'll be able to prove it. I mean, I'll do my thigh. I have enough hair on my thigh.
Crazy. So that leads me to my question one of my questions of the night. What is the one thing that you have done as a reviewer? Anybody, and this could be, but as a reviewer, that you would be like, that was torturous, I shouldn't have done that. A product that you bought, something that was just really bad, that you were like, I tried this because I bought it on Amazon to show people how bad Amazon is. What is one thing that you regret that you did because you have a channel, but you wish that you wouldn't have or bought it?
Caveman Grooming Company Orange Bourbon Beard Oil.
What is that? Where'd you buy it?
Amazon, $10, free shipping, 2 ounces. I went orange bourbon. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Got it in my beard, and that's the first time I ever wanted to shave.
Wow.
I was like, this stuff has to come out now.
Mine was actually the 2 videos ago when I did the safety razor review, because I immediately figured out that the camera angle was wrong, and I'm like, oh crap, well maybe I can flub shaving again. So I still had lather and everything. I turned my camera the correct way because the way my software that I use is Splice on my phone. If anything's the wrong, if it's not landscape, that's what I shoot in is landscape. If it's not that way, then it doesn't work. So I turned the camera sides. All right, I still got my mic hooked up. Okay, I'll just lather back up. Well, my neck, I wasn't kidding when I said my neck's super sensitive. I tried to shave it again, and I mean, it was bright red.
Ooh.
Bright red. I'm like, ooh, that's garbage. I'm just going to have to grow everything back because it was a horrible idea. It was a horrible idea. Don't double shave with a freaking real razor. That's a bad idea.
Seeing how Bluegrass said it, that's the product of drinking at 3 a.m. and cruising Amazon. Just saying.
Yeah. All my best purchases come at 2, 3 a.m. after a few.
Yeah, that's true. I remember we were doing an after dark a couple of months ago, and you were ordering a bidet on Amazon.
I had it in car and everything. So I came to my senses like midway through. I had a moment of I was lucid for a second. I was like, "Oh, what am I doing?"
Yeah, you didn't actually order it.
What about you, Ken? What have you done that you were just like, I wish I wouldn't have bought that product for?
I don't really have anything. Everything that I've done so far has been, normal stuff. I don't really have anything like that.
Oh my God. Can we ever get a reaction out of you? There's got to be something that you did that was horrible that you just don't want to say it.
So,
get outside of your values for a second. Embrace your inner Chris. Come on.
I'm not even sure what that would look like, man. No, I mean, so when I first started doing, this is not really a product thing, but when I first started doing videos, I started off doing videos at my kitchen table, and I just had the camera pointed the wall behind me, right? And then I moved downstairs, and we were working on the basement. The basement wasn't finished yet. So I had the camera pointing at drywall. Well, to hide the drywall, I just hung a white sheet up. And I'm thinking, well, that'll hide that. Yeah, you watch those videos, you can see the drywall behind the white sheet. So I'm telling you, my first couple of videos were, I'm glad that I have what I have here now. But product-wise, so far, I mean, the only... I did the one review where the product had too much vitamin E, and they fixed that. And I did a follow-up review,
Oh, that was good. That was a good one. Yeah. And I think you actually helped save the company, because some people won't give that feedback.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I mean, he did very well in taking his site down for a whole month. I mean, I felt bad, but at the same time, that's what we do, right?
Yeah. I think I had one like Chinese company reach out, White Rabbit, bad rabbit, something. The oil was not, the scent wasn't great. It was just orange, but it wasn't a bad feeling beard. I'm like, all right, I can't even give them, but I was like, ooh, this is a Chinese company. I could probably hit them pretty hard.
Somebody's interrupting. What's going on? What's going on, Joe?
Yeah, man. So we got a little excited, and I forgot to join in earlier. My brother is the light heavyweight champion of the world.
Nice.
Nice.
Way to go, Macaulay Culkin.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to put the video up, Johnny. He earned it, Johnny. He got his ass whipped.
Nice. Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
That boy ain't going to be sitting. He ain't even able to lay down. His back and his chest are tore up, but he got the win. So we're all pretty proud of him right now.
Beautiful.
But I apologize, guys. I didn't get to go in live and show you guys, but the video will be up later. I promise. I got to go find him now. So I just wanted to give you an update. I'll talk to you later, guys.
Right on, buddy. Thanks for coming in.
Did you? That's
cool.
awesome. Good for him.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, we'll get this out of the way. Mrs. Bluegrass, look, I'm placing a bribe right now, live. I want you to go smack Ken and see if he actually has a reaction. He's got to be human in there somewhere.
He wouldn't do that.
She wouldn't do it.
She knows better.
She loves
I mean, yeah, she wouldn't do that. Not for $40.
Not for $40.
Yeah, right. Watch, we're gonna see a hand come out of nowhere.
I know, right?
You'll hear the door open. Before that, I need some WD-40.
Okay.
That's awesome. So you know what? I'm on the same boat almost with, I haven't bought a bad product. I've had products go bad and then I gave them to people.
You gave
That
bad
was,
people.
I accidentally did. Yeah.
All right.
Accidentally.
Uh-huh.
Like I was like, hey, here's some bottles of stuff I don't use. And I was really trying to get rid of it. And it was maybe 6 months past what it should have been. Actually, most beard oils last. I've had a few products that they went rancid on me, and I'm not going to say names, of course, because that'd be rude. But there are some products that went bad on me, and it just shows you that they're using really bad stuff if they go with that rancid. I mean, they were horrid.
Well, you are in Arizona. That's like Satan's kitchen.
It is. Well, that's true too. But I mean, I have an air conditioned house, but it does. Yeah, I mean, we're sitting at 78, so yeah, it's not like that's some people's like. That's what is as outside right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had a couple things go really bad, and I had that, and it's like you didn't realize it at the time that you were, you love the product at the time, and then just a few months later, it just goes bad on you, and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I gave that to you. Yeah, or advice that some of these, and I haven't really had I've had that one company that me and Joe did, and that was the only one where I was like really iffy on how I should go about with that video, because I knew it was that they were lying about it, and I knew that about who they were and what they were. And then luckily I had some good advice from Dan, because it was right about the time that all of that other kind of drama about dropship companies came out, and I didn't want to be part of the dropship company.
But if you're not part of the drama, if the product sucks, you've got to say the product sucks.
And I did. And
he's talking about, he's in the Finger Lakes section in New York. I know exactly who you're talking about. If the product sucks, it sucks, and you got to state it.
We did, and I said I won't buy this product again. It wasn't our favorite, and but we knew that there was some iffy things around it that we couldn't completely put our finger on, because you can't unless you state facts. And that's the one thing that I learned with this, is that you have to state a lot of facts. Like, I know for sure that this is where they're getting their products from, and unless you know that, you really can't say it unless you'd like to get sued, right?
Yeah, but you can use things like, didn't work in my beard, it wasn't this, I have doubts about things. You don't have to sit and go, well, I really doubt that he got his olive oil, from this certain section of Mykonos, and he strangled a koala, down in Australia for something.
He killed the emu.
I don't even have a problem with dropship companies as long as they're honest about it.
Right.
Now if we're talking, obviously Amazon, and that is what it is, but we're talking companies also that are not necessarily Amazon, but are, with us here. If they're honest about it, I don't have an issue with that. The issue that I have is when people lie, or, can't tell me how they make their butter,
Yep. You know who I'm talking about.
Or
so
it's whipped.
Yeah. So it's such an interesting topic, though. I mean, I just always think that there's so much. It's also, where do you get your ingredients from? Do you get it from Bulk Apothecary, or do you get it from some other place that's known for its wonderful good, or do you get it from the source country even? Like, I think Beardgins get it from their source country. Like, when does that become when should you be talking about that? Whether they get their premium quality products from not Amazon, Googling it from Amazon, or from some place that they got. And then the other thing is Amazon purely bad? I know people that sell on Amazon. I know Live Bearded sold on Amazon.
Sure. Yeah.
On Amazon. What Royal Beardsman sells on Amazon. Fresh Beard sells on Amazon.
See you, Dagan.
Oh God, there's.
Yeah, I mean, broke donkey. They sell on Amazon.
Thank you,
Right.
Bad Beard Care. Yeah.
Or not broke. Sorry, bad.
Right.
I always do that with those two companies. I always say the wrong one.
I did. I just got a thing. They lost their subs. I don't know. Anyway, it was giving me $10 off, so I got some of that beard wash from.
Oh yeah, I got that email too.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, I'll take advantage of it. Dude, it's like $7 for an 8-ounce beard wash. I'm like, okay, cool. I like stuff.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, like Joe says, Husky and Voodoo, they're both companies. I know Husky. I'm not too sure about Voodoo. I know Husky said before they are, and I hear people love them. I've never actually tried them yet, but
I've tried a couple by Husky. My favorite one by them, they discontinued.
right.
But still, it's not bad product.
Right.
Oh yeah, Michael Payton, thank you. Detroit Grooming sells on Amazon.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I mean, that they're handmade, so.
Right. Right.
Gary, that's
Well, I know that, like, I was talking to Mandy from 10th Kingdom, who is very excited that she's going to be able to sell on Amazon because it gives her more, as a new company, a little bit more eyes, a little bit more views on, her as a seller. Because otherwise you're selling it coming up through Etsy or trying to do it through Instagram beard folks.
Right.
Or you're trying to do it through farmers markets.
Yeah, but practice and no, just because you're selling on Amazon doesn't mean you're going to pop on the first page.
That's
Grave
true.
Before Shave, and a couple other companies dominate like the first 10 pages.
Oh,
I
goodness.
found the Floridan company on page 75.
Holy moly.
Oh, and you really like them, yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, my first video, I love the product, but I tore them a new one for like presentation and everything and information that you can find.
Mhm.
It made radical changes, and I got a lifelong friend out of it because one night I went down a rabbit hole and went, that sounds good, click.
Right, right.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
So
Yeah, Viking Revolution. Yeah,
Viking Revolution is, I've heard now. Have you guys tried Viking Revolution?
I have an unopened 3-pack here I have a whole kit that my dad got me because he wanted to get me stuff, and he was like, I didn't know what to get you. I'm like, why didn't you ask me? I make videos about this stuff, man. That's my backup. When I run out of crap to review, this is sitting right here.
And yeah, I've tried Viking Revolution. I did a review on their beard care kit when they combined with the UFC.
That's.
You know,
I was trying to think of. Did you? I was trying to think of who did that. Was that you and Johnny did that?
Yeah, I turned Johnny onto it.
Okay, cool. Cool. And it had quite a bit of stuff in it actually for the price of it. It seemed to have.
There for like $25, but
Yeah. Was it any good?
which is bad because for me and my beard, the Viking Revolution oil sucks, but I like their wash and co-wash.
Oh,
No, cool. My buddy uses their wash and co-wash. Have you guys tried what's the tar soap that Grandpa's? Have you guys tried the Grandpa's?
Mm-mm.
No, not yet. I'm still working my way through some Savage Art stuff. God, I wish they'd come back. I really do.
Is that pine tar?
Oh,
It's a variety of different stuff.
Oh, cool.
get my lineup tool here. Got some scissors. Got some beer bomb that I
Thank you,
won't.
Michael Payton. I even left a link to it if you want to go buy it.
Yeah, I've got some Viking Revolution beard wash and conditioner upstairs that's never been opened. Yeah.
You haven't even tried. Was it in?
No, so I've used it.
Oh, okay.
I've used it, and then I got close to running out, and I bought some more, and then I discovered all of this. So I never opened it to use it.
I paid like $7 for a Kent one of these. I have it in my bathroom.
And yeah, Gary, I know Savage Heart is deceased. I just have hope upon hope, okay?
Right here.
Yep.
I love this thing.
What is it?
I got some of that Savage Heart soap when it came before when it was available.
It's amazing stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just a little Kent.
I think I
mustache.
reviewed it too.
I've got 2 reviews
I
I've
reviewed
shot.
Savage Heart.
Chicago or Kent?
Chicago, hands down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Kent combs are nice. Don't get me wrong, but the Chicago's got it. They're
Mm.
And there's a whole lot of our companies that are now selling it.
Beard
Chesapeake,
Optics, Chesapeake,
Beard
Copper
Optics.
John.
I think, Copper John's I know does.
I don't know if that's going to show. But yeah, Copper John.
Yes. Yeah, Copper John's is awesome. He got his engraved on there, right?
Never tried them.
Yeah.
Oh, Copper John's, you should. Yeah, they're a must try. They're a must
Yeah,
try.
there.
Or Chesapeake's.
Oh, that's cool. And Chesapeake, he has what? So I think Copper John's has 2, and I think Chesapeake has 3 of them, right?
Yep. Chesapeake's got that one, the big one that everybody loves.
Mhm.
And seriously, I never thought I'd ever use one, but God, I start every day with it.
You like the pick?
Oh yes, oh yes.
What does that do for you that this one doesn't do?
This one gets in a little bit better, like when you're kind of gently pulling it out, and it adds a bit more volume when you're in the morning when you're going in the up rotation. It just gets in and helps detangle a lot of stuff. This is perfect for me for just going through the beard and straightening everything out.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a 3-step process for my beard, and I don't care.
Hey,
Nothing wrong with that.
you know,
So it's at the top of the hour, and it's time for a giveaway, guys.
Denial. I win.
So he did not specify. I think it's a combo. You'll have to reach out to him when you have an opportunity. And so you'll have to reach out to Bearded Coast when you get an opportunity. And also, in the middle of our stream, he gave us a 20% discount. So if you use the little reviewers 20 in the middle of this, you'll get a 20% discount now. So ultra cool,
Nice.
Scott. Thank you very much. Yeah. So, and I would like to know, and I've told a couple people, which coast, this is the question, which coast and state does Bearded Coast come from?
Is that the giveaway question?
That is the giveaway question. What
Gotcha.
coast? So he is a Bearded Coast, but what coast is he from, and what state is he from?
There you go.
And seeing how Sober Chef Eric asked, Eric, I'm dressing up as Gary Lewis tomorrow. I got a flannel. I got the Boston Scally. I got to go get one of those little bitch, Starbucks drinks that he loves. I'll be good. Man, everyone always goes silent. Wake up!
Nope. Somebody
I'm reading, man.
I see the winner.
Who is our winner, sir?
Are you? It's. I see Everett first.
Yep.
That's what I was looking for.
Yep.
Yep. Very cool. That is where he is from. Thank you, Everett. And he's right.
Nice.
Yep.
Good job.
Everett's a great supporter. He's a great guy in the community. He's
I
a
knew
good
the answer and I didn't want to blurt it out. I'm like,
That's why I asked him, is that the giveaway question? Because I was thinking, oh, he's in California.
Yeah. So everybody, I like that because I was like, because last night we were asking like, what coast is he from? And I think he's on the West Coast, and I think he is just, and I talked to him today. He is just north of Sacramento. So little fun facts. He's north of Sacramento, which is Northern California. Beautiful.
Everett, have you tried Bearded Coast?
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask Everett if he's tried Bearded Coast.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
If not, I recommend Salty Vibes. I don't know about the rest of you guys.
Everybody talks about that. I mean, seriously.
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah, that's what
I didn't get that. I don't know. I got Epic Night.
Tangy
like
Dream's good too.
very cool.
What does Tangerine smell like?
It's
I feel like
tangerine.
it's citrus.
hold up. He's got it right here, man.
Sorry. I made him work. I made him move.
Yeah, it's tangerine. It's like a you hear my wheels moving across under my I just know tangerine, but I'm pretty sure it's like the vanilla or the orange cream. Is what he's going for. Yeah, it's so good.
What was on Dan's video today? The Carpe Diem's cologne-ish type scent. I think he said Sam C like that one. I listened to it at work. That's I say that.
I watched that, and that's what I was like. I was like, Salty Vibes or the Carpe Diem. I'm gonna have to buy both now because
What was it?
What, Johnny?
What's
Oh no, I was reading Daniel the Bearded Apprentice's comment. He says
Oh.
grapes. I was thinking tangerine. I really was. I just I had to make sure, you know. Well, what's tangerine smell like?
Yeah, Daniel sent me a package I got today.
Oh, that's cool.
Something I've never tried yet. We're gonna open this up on IG tomorrow sometime, I think.
Oh,
Who's
nice.
it from?
So what's in here? It's an oil from Anointed AK,
Oh,
which I've never tried anything from them. He had an extra bottle. He's like, "Hey, what's your address? I'll send it out to you." So,
sweet.
Which oil?
Daniel, what's it called? I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's a citrus, whatever their citrus is.
Don't they have like 100 different scents though?
They do. They have a lot.
Do they? Well, it's one of those. I have to let Daniel say because I haven't opened it. So Daniel, have to say what it was.
He's got some really, really unique scents. I really
Yeah.
like it. In a beard toast crunch.
Yeah.
You know what I have from Anointed AK? I have CD Santa, and it's the worst oil I've ever smelled in my life. I'd rather wear Witch's Breath than CD Santa. But there are people that love that CD Santa scent. People have offered I'll buy it off you. I'll give you whatever you want for that CD Santa. And I'm like, no way, because it was like a limited edition Christmas thing,
Right.
and it just smelled so funky. I let everybody smell it. I'm like, you got to smell this. I said, I got something you have to smell. I always bring people down to my basement, and I'm like, here, smell this beard oil. Just smell this beard oil. I want to see what you say. And everyone's like, oh, what the hell is that? And I'm like, all right, isn't it funky? Like,
No, Johnny, that's a freaking trap. Come in my basement and smell this. That's what you said at the groom's household.
At least I'm in my bedroom.
That's what happens here.
My basement's finished. It's all right. It looks nice. Well, it's half finished. The part that I'm in is finished. The rest of it is like, a laundry room and my soap making area and all that stuff.
Of the legendary soap making area.
The legendary.
Yeah.
I wanna
Which
get
I'm
some-
gonna move. I'm gonna move that entire thing into the garage, and I'm going all stainless steel. So a lot of things are gonna in the works for the future.
So
No,
yeah,
I haven't worn it yet.
Citrus Woods is what they sent.
Yeah, I
Is
don't
what
have.
Daniel sent.
Oh, very nice.
Anointed just did one on their seasonal line for like fall or whatever. It's called Beantown. It really reminded me of being back in Boston and ordering it at Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
It's really good.
I can't get into coffee stuff. I love coffee. I don't like coffee scents in my beard. I just it doesn't work. I've tried numerous ones and
Yes, Eric, Johnny does apparently allegedly make soap. I've heard this.
We've been hearing about it for years.
There are rumors that can or cannot be.
Okay. So I'm gonna lay it out there, full transparency. The only reason why I haven't made soap for anyone in the community or have shown my soap making station is because it's not up to my standards. As like if I saw where somebody made soap and where I make soap, I wouldn't buy the soap. So like that's why if my soap making station is in the basement, there's like no window. It looks like a dungeon. Like I wouldn't sell soap from there. Like that's mainly just like my lab where testing technique and things like that happening. So like I wouldn't sell or give out soap from there. It's not sanitary. It's not like, I mean, I use it because I know like it's okay, but like I wouldn't give it or sell it to somebody else.
But it's soap, right?
Green
Soap.
tingle.
Yeah, it's soap. It's good soap. Like it doesn't give me any like skin irritations or anything like that, and it performs perfectly. But like still, like if you took a tour from it, you would never accept soap from that kind of condition. So when I get everything right, and I get like my stainless steel stuff, and everything is like in a clean room and everything like that, where then I can like produce soap to give out to people where I feel it's safe and clean enough to give out. You know what I mean? So like that's the real reason why.
Yeah, smell this in your basement. Nope.
It's a living room down there. It's carpeted. It's nice. You know?
I'm still shocked about the whole witch's breath thing. That you didn't like witch's breath.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Interesting.
I like Rob's comment. Same place where it puts the lotion in the basket.
That's why when you see my videos in that door, that's where that door leads to. It's a hole in the ground. It's a hole in the ground. You know,
That's hilarious.
that's who really makes the soap. It's the people in the hole in the ground.
Thank you, Daniel, the bearded apprentice. I'm glad somebody else caught it. When Johnny has his clean room in his dungeon, that's all stainless steel. Thank you.
Yeah. What?
I'm just saying. Smell this, Johnny's basement, stainless steel. No,
We're not going there anymore. Remember?
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, I want to show you guys something since Jimmy's in the house. What's up, Jimmy?
All right.
If you guys may or may not, I mean, Jimmy Ruddy Man is one of my favorite companies, and Jimmy's an awesome dude. But we've got a couple of things that we've bought that's on the way, and one of them is this. You guys know his wife does art.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yes.
She's doing an ornament. If that'll
Oh, that's cool.
focus, yeah.
I like it.
So we sent them a picture, and she drew this from the picture. It looks exactly like when I look at these. When I look at my kids in this picture, it looks like their exact body stance and everything. It's incredible.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Some people are such good artists. I am not one of them or even close, but that's so cool.
Yeah.
That is-
And Jimmy sent me a text a few minutes ago with the new art for one of his Christmas scents. She kills it, man. Her art is some of the best around.
Dude, I love that pug. That the bad room. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
yeah,
Who's
I
the-
just ordered Santa Claus today.
That's cool. That's cool. Who do you think in the community, if you were to pick one company that you said that artwork is the best artwork in the community, who would you go with?
Ooh.
Or
If
maybe,
you're asking me,
yeah, I
if
would
you're
say
asking me, it's Ruddy Man for a lot of reasons. Number one, it's drawn. It's a family, right? They're doing all this within the family. It's an awesome thing to me. She's awesome. Her artwork is great.
very good artwork. Yeah.
I do like was it I'll probably say it wrong, but Oz Greta or whatever the BAM's artist does.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, his stuff's awesome too.
If we're
I like. Have you guys seen?
talking
Go ahead.
strictly artwork, it's a toss up between like Ruddy Man and Anointed AK. They're just some of the most original pieces that I've seen.
Cool.
I haven't seen much of Anointed. This will be the first thing that I've really had.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
I have a tie.
pretty cool label.
Yeah, I have a tie. So I have Iowa Beard Co.'s designer. I love his T-shirts. I mean, I've almost bought all of them now, or at least the last 3 or 4 different releases he's come out with, like Black Pearl. I've done the Hitchhiker, and then I did the Hatbox Ghost, and then I actually got the hoodie of the Hatbox Ghost because I was like, it's kind of getting winter here.
Yeah, that
Kind of winter. It's kind of winter in Arizona.
What does that mean? It's 90?
Yeah, right.
It's 81. It's not, yeah, it was 90. But,
Oh my goodness! Get your sweater.
yeah, I know. Get that hoodie out.
Right.
And I think the other one is Tattoos by the Captain, who is 10th Kingdom BC's.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yep.
I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, love their artwork. Love their artwork. And I did not know she was doing all that by hand. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Mhm.
To hand draw something like that, I'm always like tattoo artists and people that can do art like that are just hands down amazing.
Yeah.
My daughter does phenomenal digital art, like on iPad and stuff like that. Now getting her to do it, I've asked her repeatedly, I was like, dude, I could use a logo or something like me, just digital, so I could use it, and she refuses. It's like, well, thanks.
You're handle a really cool nickname. That's all I'm saying.
I did, dude. I'm gonna have to change it now. She ruined it forever.
I guarantee you, if you change your channel to that nickname, your subscriber count will blow up overnight.
Yeah. Oh.
What's
Yeah.
the nickname? Because I don't know. What's the nickname?
It's a family friendly, but check the private chat. I'm going to say it.
We've
No.
talked about this in our chat before, and I don't remember.
So this is, we do have an artist in our house, and I honestly think, Ken, what you're doing with your logo work is art. That's excellent work. What you did with Joe's.
Johnny. Do you
I'm
see?
actually considering buying at least the icon, because I would love to get a revamp on do some meditation stuff on, or like kind of pop it out, do a 3D image of it.
Right.
So I'm gonna be reaching out to you just kind of because I think your art is amazing as well. So
I appreciate
Was
it.
that a Capri Sun?
It was. I love Capri
Oh,
Sun.
nice.
That's I get picked on all the time. I eat like a child, and it's like how come you buy this stuff? You know, Oreos or Capri Suns. It's like I always wanted this stuff as a kid. Didn't always
Right.
have the means to get it. I'm an adult. I can afford it now. I just get it for myself.
That's right. It's like I have adult money and I can get whatever I want, and I'm going to get Capri Suns and Oreos and burritos. And,
Pretty
yeah.
hard. I was like, ooh, Yoo-Hoos are pretty good too. Oh wait, Capri Sun.
That's why I always buy like Fruity Pebbles and stuff like that, because like I always wanted it as a kid, and my own parents always told me like, oh, we can't afford it. And so like now, like whenever I go to the store to buy cereal and stuff like that, I grab like the things I wanted when I was a kid. So yeah, I'm totally with you on that.
So what's one thing that when you were a kid that you wanted so bad you finally got your chance as an adult to buy as much as you could, but then you're like regretting that you did that?
Yeah, all right. So the thing that I wanted as a child, I want now, and I still can't afford it as an adult. When I was a kid, right, I really wanted the Power Ranger Megazord toys.
Yep.
Right? So, all right, when they came out when I was a kid, I think they were around like $40 or $30 a piece, right? Now, when you go to Toys R Us, they have the Power Rangers Legacy Edition, and each one's like $80 to $90 a piece. So, like, now as an adult, I can't afford that. And that, as a kid, I couldn't get it because my parents couldn't afford it then. So, like, I'm still stuck.
Let's change the question up. What's one thing that now you wish you could have bought back then that you really, really wanted? Some toy, something that you really, really wanted that maybe now is a collector's item. Of course, they always are. But
Does
what's
anybody
one
remember
as a kid?
that G.I. Joe aircraft carrier?
Oh,
yeah,
God,
I think
that
it's gigantic.
was the ultimate toy.
With the size of a coffee table, that thing was.
Yeah.
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 Sears catalog every year. I'm like, oh,
Right?
yep, yep. I had tons of Transformers and stuff, but that one always was like, oh, if only.
Yeah,
You-
yeah.
You want if only. I wish I held on to all my Star Wars figures from way
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
I got this Grimlock somewhere around here from Transformers. I don't know. It's,
I mean, even though they're open now, they would have been open now. They're still worth a lot. And I'm like,
Yep.
I could have retired.
I
I
did find some
still have
old comic books. I have to look up if they're any good. They're from the 80s. I think they're in good condition, but it's like, it's like work.
my
Yeah,
God.
exactly.
I could make
Takes
money, but I
effort.
got to the internet.
So Ken, you grew up in. What was your toys when you were growing up, and what was the one toy that you wanted so bad that you couldn't have?
So I've got a long story about growing up. I didn't have much growing up, but I did have that Millennium Falcon. You guys remember the big, huge Millennium Falcon?
Yep. I do. I
I
had.
did have that. Now it was missing half the pieces because I think my mom got it at a yard sale,
Right.
but it was still cool. I didn't have much more, so.
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I grew up. My childhood was more me taking care of my sister because my mother was passed out.
Right.
So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And you got to bring up. Why are you going to ask him the depressing stuff? Why?
I mean, it's not depressing. It is what it is, right? It's
It is, yeah, exactly. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and that's the one thing is Ken. That's that's
Sure.
part of your journey, right? Part of your journey, and look where you're at now. You're doing well. So,
yeah.
got awesome. So, Chris, we'll ask the same question. What's the one toy that you wanted growing up that you didn't get?
Oh God.
It's like 100 years ago. We know, dude.
Yeah. I was so
It
happy.
was that stick with the
You know?
ball in the cup, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Slingshot.
I got a plank of wood. And they were like, there's your best friend.
Yeah.
It was a top with a string that you have to wrap around the top and you throw it like that.
Or what was that really lame one with like the little wire hanger and the little thing that up and back and up.
Oh yeah. That was cool. That was a cool toy. They still make that. You still
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna
can get one.
The She-Ra Castle. So yeah, there we go.
The She-Ra Castle.
You
There
want
you go.
Castle.
I saw Grayskull was I did have that, but that was awesome. I used to love it.
Sorry.
So I'm going to say this: that Ben lived. How old are you, Ben? You're probably about 6 years younger than me, so you must be early 40s or
43.
Okay. Yep. So my sister is like in that same. So she had all of the Castle of Grayskull. She had the He-Man because that came in after I was too old. So I grew up with Star Wars and the very tail beginning of Transformers.
Nice.
So when I was in 5th grade, I remember getting the one of the Decepticon airplanes because I was really into planes.
Starscream.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. So I got that one, and then I started getting all the GoBots because they were cheaper at Walmart.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Hey,
so
Eric, we had toys back then, okay? They were real Tonka trunks made out of metal that you would get a concussion on, not
Yep.
the sticky plastic BS that my kids play with today, okay?
Well, so I went to look this up because I was curious, right? The earliest known written historical mention of a toy comes from about 500 BC and a Greek reference to yo-yos made from wood.
Nice.
oh wow,
So there you go.
Mine, so piss off.
there we go. So Chris has an old yo-yo.
Right.
All right.
Petrified wood.
I think most
It's
of
an
us
antique now. It's an antique now.
We love you, Chris.
We got the old and we got the new. Like I can remember taking a microwave class with my grandma to figure out how to run a
Yeah.
microwave.
Thank you. Or how you thought you were badass when you got the VCR with like the 8-mile extension cord on it for the
You know
remote.
what you're talking about? Yes.
Yep.
Yes. And then you may be you were actually the remote control usually as a kid. Hey, go hit that button for me. Or you remember the dials? There wasn't even
Yeah.
dials.
Or your Atari that you had to switch the little connector in the back from 3 to TV to whatever, you know?
Oh, to UHF versus yep.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Daniel the Bearded Apprentice. He said a comment that was so funny. I had to mute myself and I almost died. I had to yank out the inhaler. That's how hard I was laughing.
He wanted a stick.
Yeah, that killed me. Oh my god, that killed me. I almost died.
He wanted a stick.
I almost stopped breathing. Oh.
Chris was like, "All right, screw you guys, shut up."
I don't know. It wasn't even that funny, but it got me. It was like the right moment that it just killed me. Oh.
And you see, Daniel, you're right. I grew up without the internet, so
That is
I
true.
didn't know what email and all that crap was. Nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm watching like the Cuteness Factor do stuff on her tablet. I'm like, can you come over here and show Daddy how to do this on his iPad?
No doubt. My son's doing like PowerPoints that there's people at my work that can't figure out how to even get to the first part of a PowerPoint. They're like, how do I do a PowerPoint again? How do I get it to go do the transition? My son's like, blip, 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 blip. I'm going to put an image over here. I'm going to do this. It's going to fly across the screen. I'm like,
my son comes down. Like it's a cheaper gaming computer. Went to Best Buy. I got him a decent one just for being a good kid. And all of a sudden he's just like, yeah, my GPU isn't fast enough. You know, I need this one. And it's like, okay, or whatever coming in. So we ordered one and then gave him to him and he installed them. I said, how's your computer? He's like, way faster. Thanks. I'm like, cool.
Hey, Prack, you see the private chat?
Yeah, I was about to say that.
where is?
It's the
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
he's looking for it.
Oh.
Oh my God, Crack, really? Get them glasses checked.
I love how he tries to hide that he jumped, but he still jumped.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me get him in. Let me get
He should be there already, right? Because
Did you give it to him?
no, I didn't. But he's in the private
There
chat.
he is. There he is. There he is. There he
Oh,
is.
hello.
God.
Nick, you did shave.
Thank you.
dude,
I did shave.
you shave.
Oh. What?
starved our beard of nutrients for so long, then he came back, and then it went all away. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Cast the heretic out. Cast the heretic out.
What's
Good
up,
to see
man?
you, Mick. How are you doing, buddy?
Good, good. This is week 3, and it feels weird not having a beard. That's for sure.
Oh my goodness, he looks so professional now. He looks like he's right out of GQ.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, man. That's very kind of you.
That stuff scares the crap out of me because mine doesn't grow that fast. Like this has been work to get
Yeah.
into the
Oh wow.
No.
I've got to say it, and I know everyone in the chat's going to go run tell tattle. He knows I'm going to say it. Guys, this is a joke. I'm not blasting someone. Mick, you still have a better beard than Bearded Motivation.
Oh, snap. I will not comment on that. What's up, Devin? What's up, Sober Chef? I'm just getting the chat. Hey, guys.
Hey. It's good to have you back in, buddy.
I couldn't
Yeah,
believe
man.
What made you shave this? What made you do this? What you were like, hey, I just bored one day and I can just shave it off?
I feel like every year, especially since I started the YouTube channel, I there's an excuse to shave the beard. So the first time was literally for my first YouTube video. It was a beard shave. So just to start off the channel. And then I had this idea of like, man, wouldn't it be funny to make a video like a year later? It wouldn't be funny to make a video where like I made a video on like how to eat with a beard, and I eat this like greasy ass donair or gyro or whatever, and then at the end I just shave it off because I'm like, F it, like you can't eat with a beard and just shave the beard off. So I did it for that reason. And then this time around is for to kind of make a point on why it's so important to grow a neck beard, like to grow the neck beard out. So in my video, I actually shave just the neck beard so you can see how transparent it is if you're just growing like that chin strap beard out and you're maintaining that. And then one day you decide you're going to grow your beard, but you still kind of maintain that line and you keep like, lining it up to the chin there. So a lot of people do that and they're like, oh crap, I should have grown out the neck beard. So it's kind of making that point. So in the video, you see I have like a before and after photo popped up in the video of like, here's the beginning of video and here is now. And you can see that like, hey, this is why you grow a neck beard. You can see my neck now. That is not good,
Anybody else get like a John Cryer, Lex Luthor vibe from him from the CW universe?
I know what you're talking about. I do. A little bit.
Canny.
It's crazy. Looking good. I think he looks good. What do you now? Is there going to be a style that are you just going to keep it at a certain length, or are you going to grow it out again and just be like, hey, this I do once a year? And
I'm gonna grow it out again. I'm gonna try not to trim as much. I usually trim the sides down quite a bit, but like I know people say that like gravity will take hold and it'll take care of itself. My beard is so freaking curly. Like there is no gravity. Like it will go out to here. It doesn't care about gravity. So I tend to trim the sides just for that reason. So I'm gonna try not to this time.
That's how mine is, Mick. I mean, it gets to a certain. It's finally. I mean, since you've done it now, you've started. You can now spend a whole year with no trims and just show what that looks like on your channel.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do a whole year because like my girlfriend does like the beard a lot. She actually hated that I shaved, but she doesn't like it. She would not want me to have a year, so that's never gonna happen. It's gonna be like a 6-month thing.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing.
Yeah.
I think it looks good, man. It looks good.
I'm stuck.
But you know what? I do agree that the other half has to like what you look like, and I've been fighting that battle for some time because she does not like the beard at all. She likes.
Crack. That's just true. No.
What?
Say it quickly. You said the other half has to like how you look like. I've been fighting that battle for a while now, and you're married. Rephrase that, please.
It doesn't matter what she thinks. I'm just going to do it anyway.
Yeah, right.
Perfect.
Now bring her in. Now bring her in. Bring her in, and let's say that again. Bring her in, and let's say
You
that
gotta put
again.
your foot down. You gotta put your foot down.
Right.
I put the pimp hand down.
Oh yeah, please.
Right.
Man.
I have specific instructions: do not cut the beard off. Like, I think she thought I was an alright looking dude without a beard, but she's like, Mama likey. So
Yeah.
there it is.
I mean, my
Wife-
wife knows just as much about growing a beard as I do. So
Love it.
Can
Love
we?
it. Yeah.
Without a beard, you need it.
Ken, is that are you saying that's your terminal length? Like you've tried to grow longer and it doesn't? Is that what you're saying? Or
me?
Or that's, yeah.
It's Taft.
I'm terminal. I'm
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Once again,
wow.
Mr. Bluegrass, you're biased. Stop leaving those comments. Stop.
she likes the beard. She likes
She
it.
looks hot. She's the person that you have to worry about right there.
Yeah.
I,
You know
however,
something though?
said, I don't care what you have to say, lady. I'm growing this beard out as long as I want until you try to snip it off in the middle of the night, and then
Your wife
I would.
must not be home because, man, you got some big tater sacks tonight. That's all I'm saying.
His next video
She can hear you.
blue under here.
I know, right?
You think she can't hear you, but she can hear you, and you're gonna get it.
Every time he keeps looking around like is that door shut?
I was looking to see if is she
Yeah,
coming in.
yeah,
Is she
yeah.
gonna come
Watch it back.
So my wife, she liked the goatee and maybe a little bit of the chin strap, but not long at all. That's her style. I have to have a beard. I have to have a beard of some sort, but it can't be long. But I like this style as long as I keep it kind of cut. It needs to get cut again. I need to go to the barber again.
You really got to highlight Eric Kennedy's comment. That's he wins tonight.
Yeah, I saw that.
He wins tonight.
I think. I mean, now we have to see the Prac Manus since somebody in the chat may not have seen it last time.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, see, Mick didn't see it. So
Are you drumming? Are you a drummer?
That's practicing.
Practitioner. It's just like. So when so my dad actually took this judo style, and that's what he learned. He was
The Prac Manus.
he learned that.
Learned the praying mantis. Yeah, mine's definitely not. You're not going to fight anybody with that.
I mean, you could.
Like slap fight. Watch out!
That is a style. That really is a style. Like I've seen the kung fu movies where they use that.
But not like that. Not
No. That's like if you really want to slap somebody's chin.
We're talking trained professionals who have studied forever, and then there's Prac.
Yeah.
See, if I saw that, I'd be like, okay, this guy's unpredictable. Like I'm stepping off.
Right.
Yeah, I would back up and be like, whoa, he may know something, he may not. I don't know.
Bad vibe.
I'm questioning.
This guy might be
What?
crazy. Yeah.
He might know something. You never know. He's gonna come and he
Yeah.
might slap me in the face. He might punch me in the face. You never know.
Nope.
He knows kung fu or something.
Other big words. Okay, Prac, keep going with that. All right.
I could see Prac being that guy that whenever he gets in a fight, he like does that for a second, then slams his head against the wall, and then does that just to think he's nuts.
I see Prac as being that weird dude in a bar fight who just drops his pants like, "What? Let's fight now. What?"
Oh my god.
That probably works too. Bash your head against the wall and take all your clothes off. Then the
And then they're just coming after me now.
Hell, Johnny getting COVID over there.
Oh my god. Just the visual of that.
Johnny's gonna wake up at 3 a.m. screaming, "Ah, Prac!"
It was funny. You think about it, like, oh shit, that's funny.
I'd go for the single leg takedown because I used to wrestle, and he'd be like, "Wrong leg, wrong leg, wrong leg."
That's exactly what they say. I wrestle too.
Eric wins it again. Air Force self-defense, the Prac Manus.
Right.
Yeah. That's who I learned from. No, this was actually, yeah, it's funny. It's funny. So now
That's not
there's
a Kung Fu Panda.
Website on my phone.
well, yeah, my wife is sitting in the next room over there, so I'm probably
That's
gonna
why
see if
he
we got
just got quiet. Look at him; he's all hunched down. My wife's
I told you, she can hear you. She can hear you, man.
Probably going to be sleeping on a couch tonight.
You can't-
What do you mean probably? Don't you leave your little blanket there most nights?
That's true. I have been like when you get to a certain amount of years. How long have you been married, Ken? You're coming up like something close, right? Like,
We've been married. We've been married 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
5. That's not too bad. So you haven't gotten to have who's been married over 10 here?
I've been with my better half almost 10.
Pops. I've been married for 22 years.
I knew.
Oh,
I knew.
wow.
Oh my god.
22 years.
1998. Yeah.
Taft is
1990.
old.
Jeez.
Yeah.
How old were you when you got married?
I was 3 years. Was I 21 somewhere? I don't know.
We don't know, but I love how you're doing. Yeah, was I 21? I don't know, Taft. Tell me.
God, make me think.
He's asking us.
We've been together since 95. We got married in
Get
98.
another juice box. She'll think better, okay?
18. Yeah, 21. I was 21 when I got married. So,
Oh
yeah.
wow.
So young.
Do you feel like you missed the opportunity to like really live because you retired? You know, you got married so young.
I'm a pretty
Taft, don't answer that. That's a trap. Don't answer it.
you know.
It's a legit question. Like,
I
We're
met,
gonna
no,
have to delete this stream after.
I met my wife when I was 17. She just had turned 21. So I, younger dude. I was just graduating high school, and I was like, hey, older chick, she's in college and stuff. And now it's fast forward all this time. I'm 43. She's 46. It's not that big a deal. So,
Truth. Yeah.
see, I think about that every now and then. I feel like there's like a period. There's a period of time of growth where you you go out there and you like experience things, and
Yeah.
I feel like that just didn't happen.
Yeah.
For me.
Okay, now I get what Johnny's saying, and yes, I can honestly say I'm glad I got the majority of my stupidity out before I met my
Yeah.
better half.
Mhm.
I am very grateful
For like, what if you did that for like 20 years and then
for being stupid.
Hey, you never, like, yeah.
Why do you think every birthday I look back with a big old bottle and go, "How the hell did I get here?"
Yeah, I've had about 20 years of that was fun, and then now I'm pretty solid now.
Crack, you have how many kids?
I have 6, but
See,
3 of them are
that's why
born
you
into.
can't have fun anymore.
I think that's I'm done. Now that
Yeah.
the kids are now that the kids,
Cutting her
now
down.
that the kids are having
One more.
kids.
One
Yeah.
more, just one more.
Yeah.
Because
You know,
then,
Chris-
then the uncle can be younger than the son or something like that.
No,
yeah? Like
no.
have one of the-
You guys
start changing a butt? No.
So my dad, so I call dad. I have 2 dads. I have a stepdad, and then I have my dad. My dad is a science teacher, and he lives here in Phoenix. He has a kid in every decade for the last 40 years. So I have kids that are younger than my grandkids. He has kids that are younger than my grandkids. Like
No.
my grandson
Wow.
Van is 10. His youngest, I think, is 5 or 6.
Wow.
The busy man.
Yeah. Then he has a kid. Then he has a son that is. So my brother Nicholas is like 18. He just turned 18, so he's younger than my daughters.
5'4"?
Wow.
Yeah. So he has quite the extension, and he's having fun. He has a good time. He has his wife's like 30,
Jeez.
so he's having a good time in life.
Yeah, my daughter just graduated high school, so and then my son's gonna be 15 here next month. So getting close to that empty nest that I doubt it's gonna happen.
They don't leave. I've told Chris this. I've told anybody. I've told you all think they're gonna leave. They ain't leaving.
Mhm.
They're not leaving until they're 25 now. There's there's now rules that are like, hey, you can keep the reason why they let the medical thing stay until 26 is because they don't leave until they're 26.
Right.
I already told my kids, once they move out, I'm getting an RV and a burner phone. You're never going to find me again. Ever.
I don't know
So,
that I
all right.
change all that much anyway. Even after they leave, it's just like I said, I'm not an adventurous type dude. I mean, I like to race, and then I like to do stuff like this, and that's it. That's
Yeah, but think about it, Taff. You can walk around your house in your underwear now and fart in front of a fan and not hear that.
my wife is concerned. I said they leave and the pants are gone.
Oh my God, Prack, you see Taff dancing around his house to risky business in his underwear.
What's going
So-
on,
so for-
guys?
So for those guys that have older kids, right? Did you ever come to a point where like you look at the kids as they were growing up and you're looking at that little 5 and 6 year old, they're like, I'm really gonna miss this little guy because like he's gonna get older and they're not gonna be the same kid anymore and all that stuff. Did you ever have that feeling where like you're just gonna miss that little face and that, you know, those little, you know? I look at my kids now and I'm like I look at my son and I'm like, oh my God, you're gonna grow older and you're not gonna be this little guy anymore who's like so happy and like wants to play with me and stuff like that. And like I start to get upset and I'm like, damn man, like they're growing up too fast for me, I feel. You know?
I tell
Yeah.
them,
They
factor
do.
every day. I get what she calls morning loves, where she gets up in the morning, crawls in my lap, and I get that big long hug, and I'm like, I have to soak this up now because in about 2 years you're gonna be a fucking bitch, but still I love you.
Dude, my wife and I sit in our living room, we watch TV, and we look at each other. It's like, don't we have kids? And they're either off doing something, they're both up in their rooms. We won't see them for hours, possibly days.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit.
We have kids. So Caden was my last. So he's about 12 years younger than my eight now, how long? Almost 10 years younger than my youngest daughter. And she was the baby of that entire group of kids, that 5 of them. And I'll tell you, yeah, absolutely right. Caden's now like 5'5", 5'6", and he's still, you know, but I miss those 5 or 6 year olds where they were just fun, especially
Yeah.
the daughters, because they were so cute. They were so ultra cute. And it was before they were lipping back to dad and telling him off and went through that horrible teenage phase. The horrible teenage phase. If you have girls, it's a horrible nightmare. You never know which one you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You never know which one you're gonna get.
I hate having girls because, like, with my son, I just have to worry about one hot dog. With my girl, it's the whole fucking pack.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know if this
And my better half's oldest, she is not the brightest on the planet.
can't really get it, can I?
No.
Because Van was a teenage teen
My
mom.
daughter
So-
and myself when I was young. Yep.
Yeah, Van was a teen mom, or Van was a product of a teen relationship, and you know it's serious. You're not ready for it, especially with Downs. That was a really crazy shocker. But yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. My youngest now is 20. She has a baby, and he is 10 months old now, and I'm still like in shock that she had a kid. I'm like, how did this little girl have a kid? How did that even happen? She's still awfully young. I mean, she's 20, but it's still hard to believe that this little girl that I saw come out of her mom is this little one that I was holding and had to change their diapers every day and is now having their own that do the same thing. So it's overwhelming.
But, you know, there's points where, like, with the brat, as she calls herself, you know, for my YouTube channel, I remember when she was 2 months old, that happiness and, you know, that joy being around her. Now she gets out of bed in the morning and I'm like, if you talk, I will punch you dead in the face.
Oh my God.
That's it, and it's. I give my kids a ride to school, or did, and my daughter, of course. My son is a lot like me. I get out of bed, and I'm groggy, but I'm generally a happy person. You know, I get up, I'm like, all right, let's do this. You know, today's the day. Well, she'd get up, and she'd, you know, like cop attitude. Maybe it's like, oh no, you don't understand. I'm the dad. I don't have to do that. You don't get to tell me to or anything like that. It's like, wrong answer. It's like, you better cut it out now.
Dude, my son the other day, he looked at me and he instead of saying, the F-bomb, he says flip. When he screws up, I'll like go in his room and rip all the stuff out of his bed like military style drill sergeant tossing, the bay. And I'm like, monkey, come here. He walks in his room, flip you. I'm like, you really want to rephrase that? And you can see all the color drain out of his face quick. He's like, yes.
I do have with Caden, he is such a good kid, and I have to be honest, I don't have to discipline him. I just have to give him dirty looks and he cries.
You lying bastard. What statute of limitations did you violate that you're trying to cover up for now?
No, he is so ultra sensitive. I don't have to do much, and also I'm an older parent and realized that all the spanking and crazy stuff that I did when they were younger. But my dad was a spanker when I was growing up, so that's the way I raised my girls for a little bit. And then I realized none of it works, none of it,
Right.
None of it. I was just like, that was nice.
I can't resist. Joe, really, we're boring without you. Don't you have another dead squirrel to go clean up? What's that body count at 10 now?
That's true.
My wife hates when I tell a story, so I'll tell it. But I only really
my wife hates her, so here we go.
I smacked my kids, both of them, once each, and it was because of the potty training thing. Like, all right, you already know that's where it goes. I'm like, I give warnings. Hey, you know where it goes. Stop pooping your pants, and then they sneak off and did it. Well, it got to a point where leave the fingerprints in the butt, and Zoe stopped. And then further down the line, my son came along, same thing. And it was just like, it's really only, she's just like, it's not very nice to tell, people that you spank your kids. I'm like, really? Because I got it. Like, I did it twice. And I made it a point like, hey, stop doing that.
But it's a different, and also we grew up in a different era. So my dad was a spanker, and I think that his dad was a spanker, and that's just the way that we were raised.
Yep.
I think more information about spanking and things like that comes out and also it just doesn't work. It's not effective.
Yeah. It only works for the moment. It doesn't work for the long run. Unless you hit them so hard, unless you hit them so hard that like when you give that look, they remember that pain, and then it works.
Oh God, I can't believe I'm going to say this. That's why you do it when they're younger. Emotional scarring the rest of their life. You raise the pin pan. They're quiet.
One of my best friends.
I'm taking notes. This is good advice.
Yeah, one of my best
I
friends.
still with my dad to this day, so it works. Yeah, it works. My dad gives me a look. If I do something and my dad gives me a look, I'm like, oh, shit.
My better half's eldest called me the other day, and I'm like, why is she fucking calling me? So I answered the phone. I'm like, if you're in jail, boys, you waste your phone call. I love her response. She goes, if I was in jail, I wouldn't call you because you'd leave me here. I'm like, yeah.
You're in there for some reason. You deserve it.
Right. See Gary's comment. Issues with youth today. Their parents, they didn't get their butt whooped or whatever.
Yeah.
Actually did I saw a video today. I was playing around on TikTok and I came across a video. So I stitched the video with sort of that same kind of thing. This guy was screaming at a Subway sandwich counter. He was screaming because the lady wouldn't make a sandwich because he wasn't wearing a mask. He's like
I hate that guy.
throwing a fit, right? And I'm like, this is what happens when parents don't tell their kids no when they're younger.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or buy them like ice cream and chips and cookies and whatever they want to get them to shut up. And then
That's exactly. You gotta go check out my TikTok.
Teaches them to beg for treats or be bad so they get treats if they be good in afterwards.
I know people like that. It just annoys me.
Yeah.
Caden, luckily, I don't have to be. I mean, Caden, really, if you just give him a dirty look. I had one moment where he broke a television. We had just got this new television. He broke it by throwing something into it. He was so fearful, and it's just all I did was just like, get in your room. And from then, that's the scary story that he tells everybody. Remember that one time when I broke the television and Dad looked like he was going to kill me? That's all. Now I just have to give him a look. Just give him like.
You should have bought that TV from Costco.
Oh, I should have.
There's people that buy a TV from Costco for Super Bowl, and then their idiot friends throw a football through it, and they can return it the next day because Costco.
Oh wow,
nice.
Like legit. I don't know if it's still the case, but it used to for sure. Like I worked in Costco, not as a Costco employee, like 20-ish years ago, and that was like a legit thing that happened. Like someone bought a TV for the Super Bowl. Someone threw a football through the TV. I saw this TV getting like brought in, you know, with a big hole in it, and they walked out without the TV. So they obviously got their money back.
That's crazy. That's crazy. See, I was just like, nah, that's just now dumpster fodder.
Yeah.
That's what we did. I mean, it was a nice plasma too. It was like a 72 inch. It was huge. It was beautiful. And I was just like, yeah, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why we still can't have nice things. We're just going to go to smaller televisions that are LED.
Damn.
Kids and dogs, man. Kids and dogs. If you got kids and or dogs, you can't have nice things.
Yeah, I've already told my kids when I got that cross in from Rob, and it's already hanging on the wall. I'm like, if that thing somehow gets broken and you did it, you better hope to God I never find you.
Hopefully this turns up. We have my wife's cookies. This is a zombie cookie.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
She says, hey, that one won't fit. Do you want it? I'm like, yep.
Won't fit what?
The container.
The container.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
I think we should have the competition. I think we have the competition here. We got some good cookie makers.
Hey, we can swap cookies. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I think I got a perfect channel for cookie competition. It's called Beards and Desserts. It's on Thursday.
Oh, what a plug. What a plug. What a plug. Like you didn't plan that. Look at him. He's all smiling like, I've been waiting all night for this moment. Here we go.
I mean, it is his channel.
But you know what's really cool is that I would love to do that. Do like a cookie competition. I've been trying. I thought Bearded Chef Bearded Metal Chef is just way too good of a chef. I can't even compete at all with him. And so I was like, let's get some people that are in that same elk, which is Ken's wife, Mel. And then it sounds like Mr. Ben Tates has an awesome cooking. That looked awesome. We should do that. We have a big bake-off, and then we'll figure that out. We'll tell you future date. Some cook-off is going to happen. Because I can't cook as well as Chef. I mean, his stuff is. Did you guys see that cake that he did? That sheet cake he did for the Down syndrome? Amazing, absolutely.
Oh
amazing.
yeah. I saw that cake. That was cool. Yeah,
that is really cool. He's just blows me away. And then he's a professional chef, so I can't compete with that. Yeah, but I'll tell you who won the star of the night last night was, guess who?
Ari.
No. Well, Ari, but guess who the products of the best auctioned products was?
Bearded Coast?
No, freaking
the cookies.
The cookies.
The cookies?
Yeah.
The cookies got hundreds of dollars. The cookies got
Really?
hundreds of dollars. Yes.
Wow.
It was something like over $230 on cookies.
Okay.
When in doubt.
I have no.
the cookies.
When the hotness left your screen, I left your feed. So.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
But yeah, I love those comments over there. Gary, I'll give you a true story that happened today. So my son's been screwing up royally, and I told him, don't touch the TV remotes. And I told the cuteness factor, if he touches a remote, kick his ass, joking around. I went upstairs to do something. I didn't realize. She goes, hey, can you hold this? And he went, sure, took the remote, and she went, aha!
Oh my God. Wow.
My 5-year-old is my enforcer in my house.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Nope.
See, she's going with the rules. That's exactly. I have that kid. So Colin, my youngest son, he's my youngest stepson. He was the guy. He was that kid. Hey, go ahead and do that. And he would go and rat his brothers out, and then they would go get in trouble. He just couldn't wait. There's always one.
Can I tell you a funny young girl enforcer story as well?
Yes. Go ahead.
So our 8-year-old was getting picked on by a boy in school, nonstop, just constantly picking on her, like from the other side of the gymnasium, picking on her during gym class. And she basically walked up to him one day, nutted him, and he's never made fun of her again.
Good. I'm calling fake news. Bullying in Canada, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fake
it does.
Fake news.
Oh, it does. It does. It sure
Oh,
does.
Holy
Say, I hope you have a good day.
Your
Oh,
maple.
I worry about my daughter when she goes to school because like she fights with her brother all the time. So the day someone like messes with her in school, she's gonna throw fists because they throw
Yeah.
fists at each other now. And
Thank you.
I'm just like, I said, I'm gonna go to the principal's office just for you. I know it. I look at her and I tell her that, and she goes, and she gives me this face like that. I'm just like, oh, it's okay though. If she's defending herself, she won't get in trouble. But if she's causing trouble, then she'll get in trouble. There's a
Thank
difference.
you. Don't start it. Just finish it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm scared to death when schools get reopened and the cuteness factor is in school. I am scared. That's all I'm saying. I'm scared.
So speaking of that, we got notification today. So our kids have been home for school anyway. They've been doing the online school,
Mhm.
but in our area, they're starting to send everything back to NTI, back to online
Yeah.
now.
Really?
The uptick, the outbreak. All right, who's got a fire alarm going off? That's like the fourth time I've heard it.
It's me.
So it's cookies.
Why?
You're making fire. You're on fire.
You need to change a battery.
Yeah, thank you.
Exactly.
Well, it'll be time to do that pretty soon.
Or
Clocks
just disconnect it. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
clocks go back on Sunday.
Sunday.
So that's when you change your smoke alarm batteries.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's supposed to be the rule. Yeah.
But then again, we've got COVID going on. I'm seeing people are putting up a bill to abolish daylight savings. I'm like, really? Right now? Really?
I can't believe this battery went bad. It's a kitty.
They,
Oh, wow. That's a
Chris-
kitty battery.
Chris, they tried that in Canada, and like tons and tons of people signed it, and still nothing happened. So it's just never gonna happen.
Oh, I know. I just hate having to on my watch every so often be like, damn, went too far. Here we go.
Yeah.
How come
Okay,
they do
we
it in
have-
the rest of the world? How come they don't have that?
Okay.
The rest of the world, the clock
There's-
just keeps going normal.
There's places that don't have it. I think Saskatchewan actually, which is the next province over.
In Arizona.
They don't do daylight savings time.
Arizona does not. I do not flip anything. I just lose an hour or I gain an hour this time. So now I'm going to be like, instead of like for my live streams, I'm going to have to now say, you guys will say 9 p.m. I now have to get my stuff ready at 7. I've been doing it at 6. So I just have to remember that because everybody else is. So,
Yeah, that's right.
So I gain an hour, lose an hour. I'm on Pacific time right now, and then I go to Mountain Standard.
I think Indiana's like that too.
What?
At Daniel Crystal here, I think Indiana's still the same.
I think so.
They don't change.
The airports probably love that.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Yeah. So we have a last giveaway, and I am going to I'm going to do a question.
Denial.
Denial.
Denial?
So this is going to be
It's over.
another question about Bearded Coast. So Bearded Coast, Scott grew up in Merced, or lived and was raised a little bit in Merced, California. What national park is it famous for being the kind of the front town for? Like it's on the border. It's like right before you go into this national park. What is the famous national park that you would go into if you are living in Merced, California?
I swear to God, there's only one park I think I know. So we'll see.
Jellystone?
So it's a national.
Smarter than the average bear.
Hey.
Johnny, let's do a head shaving video, eh?
There are some good guesses. There are some good guesses, but they would be wrong.
Oh man, someone could have Googled by now and got it right.
I was thinking that. That's okay.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
Everyone say the same thing.
But they'd be wrong. They would be wrong.
Maybe wrong.
I'm going to look because I have no idea.
So we went to Warriors Trail today.
Gary's. That's what I was thinking. Is Gary's answer?
Joshua Tree. No, he's really wrong.
Oh,
And like
yeah.
my son didn't want to walk on a trail. He said, "I don't want to walk on a trail. I don't want to walk on a trail." So he just learned how to read. So as soon as we got to the sign where it said Warriors Trail, and he saw that it said trail on there, I ran in the opposite direction. And I'm like, buddy, like you're still walking. Like it doesn't matter whether you're walking on the trail or not. You're still walking. And he just couldn't wrap his head around it. He just didn't want to be on a trail. But he ended up walking all the way to freaking all the other side of the park and back.
Am I eligible to guess at this point?
No.
It's a national.
I got the answer.
The big thing is national. The big national ones. Think of big, huge national ones. So we know that where Rapid City is close to. It's a national park.
Ugh, geography.
Right. And it's California. I mean,
It's in California, and it's huge. And you'd be like, it is one of the most breathtaking places I've ever been. To be honest with you, it is absolutely amazing.
cool.
Let me know when I'm eligible.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, me too. I googled now.
Boy, they're getting close, but they're all state parks. They're getting close. So Merced, California. There's a Merced River that goes right through it.
I think El Tomahawk got it.
I see it.
There he is. He's got it. Yosemite. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely beautiful. If anybody ever gets a chance to go to that area of the country, you will be blown away. Absolutely blown away with how beautiful it is. And they do have redwoods there as well. It's kind of cool. You can drive through a tree.
Oh, is that park where the road goes right through the tree?
It's one of them. Like they have a grove of redwoods there. The redwoods, some people were on the kind of the same. Redwoods is a little bit. There's another place that has redwoods that's more famous than this one, but Yosemite has a grove of it, of redwoods, and it's really cool. They're massive. They are you do not really realize how big these things are and how old they are until you get to a place where you're like, wow, I look like a little baby in this type of place. And then Half Dome, you can go hike Half Dome, and Half Dome is absolutely amazing. It's just beautiful. And then they have like some really huge amount of just waterfalls that just, it's just from the top of the canyon that just fall down, and it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So anyway, yep, Yosemite Tomahawk, Mr. Tommy, go ahead and throw him some more love.
Congrats, Tomahawk. I was getting ready to type my answer in and then give it to somebody who never tried Bearded Coast.
Yeah.
What did he win?
He won a something. He won a something from Bearded Coast, which I think it's a combo. If he's doing oil and butter or something, I think that's what he was. He didn't really say, but he won something in a giveaway. So. And again, 20% tonight gives you guys, and Bearded Coast, again, everybody else who's tried him, I haven't tried him yet, but I really just like the guy. I mean, I was blown away by how nice he is. He donated yesterday to Van's charity, and I was blown away with how nice and generous he was.
And it's seeing everybody in the community, say how good they are, and it's just like, you're gonna make me buy more stuff, aren't you?
I loved Dan's review today on it, just talking about how like basically Scott went from like I didn't know what to do with my beard to like, oh, there's just Dan C guy, I'm gonna watch his videos, to like basically being like one of the top companies in terms of like feeling beard. From what I've seen so far, like everyone's saying it is such a great product. So that was really cool to hear. I know Dan is very humbled by that, and it's just such, even just hearing that is such a cool story.
He seemed like a cool guy when I saw him on Joe's Meet Your Maker.
Yeah.
The US version, not the UK version for all you freaks out there, but the US version.
There is the Joe version, and then there's the Maverick Beard one, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Pratt, you see Tomahawk's comment there?
No, I'm looking.
I don't know if he's trying to pay it forward or what there. He may want us to clarify, but that's pretty cool.
That's Sober Chef, Pratt.
Okay, so, I see him. Sorry.
Oh.
Yep. I was looking at what he was saying. Who hasn't tried it? So first person who hasn't tried it, say yes, and Tommy will probably hook up with you.
Yeah, Tomahawk, clarify. Are you trying to pay it forward though? I mean,
yeah,
but
that's what I'm wondering.
He could just be
before
curious if somebody's never tried it.
Yeah, before I assume that you're giving away your products.
He could be just curious.
He could be just curious.
I'm keeping it. Ah!
That would be really. That
But
would
yeah, I
be
just wanted to know. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, like
my God,
who wants to try Bearded Coast? I'm not giving it away. I just wanted to know who.
Yeah, I just want to know. Yeah.
Yeah, he said.
I
Yeah,
used to do that. I used to do that with my siblings. There's 5 of us, and I was second oldest.
Holy
And
crap.
we would buy these like big bags of chips, and every once in a while you'd get a chip that's like this big, and I would show it to everyone and be like, "Who wants this massive chip?" And everyone, like all the younger kids, would be like, "Yeah, me." I'm like, "Cool," and just pop it in my mouth. And like, I just wanted to know who would want it. I was that D-bag older brother.
So
And
sober
with
Mick,
one eye open after that chip.
so Mick, are you accepting of the gift that Sober Chef is saying Mick would like to try out Bearded Coast?
Seriously?
Sorry,
It goes,
what's happening? Sorry, what's happening?
So Tommy is giving out he's paying it forward to another viewer who has not tried Bearded Coast yet.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually,
He's not paid for the bearded vlogger.
yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Cool.
It's
That'd
good
be
stuff.
Reach out to Scott, and he is a really good.
Eric Kennedy. I'm
Awesome.
turning
Thanks, brother.
and the Canadian gets the gift. Bah!
Yeah, but if you've seen how far Mick is up there, you gotta give him something. I couldn't believe how far, like, holy crap, dude.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You live from like me, like, I'm
Oh
used to
yeah.
this, and then seeing how far up in Canada you are, I'm like, holy crap.
I think Chris is actually the closest person to me, and then Swag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because there is that beard community map that Beardy Vlogger has on his Instagram.
I was just
I've heard about this guy. He
Yeah.
did
Am
this.
I on?
Yeah. That was
Oh, am I
actually
on
really.
it?
Yeah, that was actually really cool.
I think so. I don't know. You can DM me with your city, and I just add you, and I have it separated up between like community member, influencer, or beard company, and then it just has, and then you can look for companies in your area if you want to maybe try to pick up something
cool.
local, or yeah.
Cool.
You guys see the
Where
picture?
it's actually worldwide. It's we have Australia, UK, Canada, US, and
that is
Sweden
wow.
on there. Yeah.
I didn't know about this at all. It's the first time I'm hearing about this. I'm pretty sure you said it in a chat somewhere, but I don't remember.
Somewhere. Yeah.
He did like an IG post maybe 3 or 4 months ago, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah, I made a
And I
video
think
on it several months ago. Yeah.
It's layered,
Okay.
right?
Last
It's
week.
layered. You can see different.
Yeah, exactly. I don't remember from day to day. You know, so.
I'll make another one just for you.
All right, awesome.
Hey, so I opened Instagram so I could go to Mick's page and see that map, right? And the first thing that pops up here is Joe's brother. I don't know how well it's going to go on screen, but holy crap.
Nice.
Ooh, wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he got whooped. Look at that.
He got smacked around, but he's got
he
the belt. He's got the belt.
He's got the belt.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, he definitely earned it then. Yeah.
I still feel bad for Macaulay Culkin. The first time Barbado Joe ever contacted him, he was shirtless and doing his Dusty Rhodes impersonation. I love the diva, but that is your first time meeting with the "coming high from the mountaintop," and his memories. Just,
Memory.
I love Joe. If anybody hasn't ever heard of Barbado Joe, he is one of the best entertaining reviewers that we have out there.
I love diva. I really do.
Yeah, he's he's a really good friend of mine, and I'm so happy to be able to say that. But he's hilarious. He cracks me up because he's so witty, he's so smart, and then he has this history of like WrestleMania stuff that I'm like comes up with Roddy Piper references.
I
And he-
for
What is
Rowdy
it?
Roddy Piper.
Rowdy something. Yeah.
Roddy.
Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
Roddy.
You can tell that I watched wrestling growing up.
Yeah.
I remember the slept into the Slim Jim guy, whoever that guy was.
Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. Dig it.
Yeah, we got to hear Joe's impersonation of that today. It's pretty good.
Yeah, he's really good at that. You know what's crazy? That's how Macho Man really talked. That wasn't just a voice he put on. That was his voice.
Seriously, that's like Gilbert Godfrey. I think.
Yeah.
I think his
Like
voice is like
when he talked normal and he didn't really like exaggerate a lot of words, like he sounded exactly the same to me.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but you gotta love like Gilbert Godfrey. Have you guys ever seen that show, Penn
Oh
and
yeah.
Teller Plus, where they have magic acts come up on stage and they try to figure out what they're doing?
Hmm.
And if they can't figure it out, they win. The magician wins a spot in one of their Vegas performances. Well, one of the magicians had a lot of fun with Penn and put Gilbert Gottfried on the big screen, just talking while the trick was going on. And I guess it distracted Penn enough that he couldn't figure stuff out. He's like, all right, I have one problem. Gilbert fucking Gottfried on that big screen.
It's like what is that name? Bobcat? Is it Bobcat or Wildcat? I forgot his name.
Yeah,
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way he talks, that's the way he talks. You know, it's
Yeah. If you listen to his comedy, it comes out and it's just like that's him normal. It's like holy crap.
yeah. It's a normal, yeah.
awesome in Police Academy, you know?
Yeah.
What was it? Sam Kennison, but that wasn't his voice.
Oh no, but Sam, would you ever
Oh
believe
man,
Sam Kennison was a preacher?
He was awesome.
Oh my God. I mean, he was like a Southern Baptist preacher, and I could see it when he was getting that high and right in your face and everything.
Yep.
But I mean, God, his best joke is like when he's talking about lying in bed and hearing his heartbeat, and he hears this, "Hey Sam, it's God," and then his heart stops.
I used to love when he used to lose it and just start screaming. Oh my God. Oh, that was like the funniest thing ever. That was so hysterical to me.
What other men had for lunch?
Married with Children as Al's guardian angel.
Yeah.
He shows up, sees Al, and he's like, "Oh, fuck."
That's awesome.
Oh.
Well, guys, it is.
Yeah, she hasn't beat on the wall yet.
Yeah, we're not there yet. So, and
Right.
I'm the unfortunate thing is I'm on call this weekend. So,
Oh, you didn't get a call for 2 hours. That's pretty good.
All right.
No, I
Yep.
luckily so this is a weird shift. So they have some guy that works on Fridays until midnight. And then I start my god awful shift for 52 hours. So
Oh, I can't, Joe. The reason why you can't get in is you watch wrestling. We outsourced your spot to a Canadian, so deal with it.
oh, that's right, because I didn't buy the extended version.
I'm cheaper too. Our dollar's worth 30% less than yours. So
Exactly. We gave him some all-dressed chips, and Joe, you got replaced like that.
Well, Johnny's asleep. Oh, there he is.
I'm not sleeping. I have a lot to do. I actually have to pack tonight and everything. So
What time y'all leaving in the morning?
we have to be out of here by 10.
Uh,
So it's like,
He looks so relaxed. I need a week in the middle of nowhere. That'd be fun. I think that's
yeah.
I'd
Yeah,
sell
I definitely got a lot of sleep. We had to do the remote school thing here, but like we just got it over with, and you just relax for the rest of the day and stuff. So
Oh, that's nice. That's super nice.
yeah,
Is this like a cabin, or is this some place that you just?
no,
know
it's a house.
It's somebody's house.
No, it's an Airbnb, and it's
Oh,
a
nice.
big house. It's got like 3 living rooms. Like what house has 3 living rooms?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, and a foyer, and all that stuff. Like it's a big house.
That's cool.
It's definitely like a rich person owns this house. That's
lots of pictures with you lounging around for your online profile. That's right. This is me.
yeah. I
think
know.
I think it's foyer if you're Canadian, and it's foyer.
foyer or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
there's like the living room you don't use, the family room, and then there's a TV room, and then there's like another living room that leads to the deck, and then
There's
upstairs. It's like multiple bedrooms.
Bonjour.
Yeah. It's Crazy.
hilarious.
Je m'appelle Benjamin.
So Johnny Packett.
Warriors of French,
Johnny,
it's a new I remember.
So what do you got going on next week, Johnny?
I have an actual review video I have to film, and other than that, I don't know. I may dye my beard. I may shave off something. I may wax something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. See.
Because you got the Lawnmower 2.0.
Just subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when the video goes live.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Right on. So
I feel like
Mick,
an idiot saying that every time. All right.
I kind of gave it away earlier, but I'm destroying my beard in next week's video.
oh,
What
Yeah.
beard? Sneeze and get that back.
The beard that I had, it's coming back.
it's coming back. It's gonna come back. So,
So- So you mean you're going to shave what you have now?
No,
Back-
no. Nothing's touching this for 6 months. at
Or you
least.
kept the beard that you cut off? You can do something to it.
Like no, in that video, I get rid of the neck beard, and that obviously looks so god awful that I then shave it
Gotcha.
after. Yeah.
Gotcha.
oh, I get it. Okay, so this is like so you have like if you were to go back in time video. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Like you filmed it already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already
Isn't that,
filmed.
you know,
Yeah, my next
Yeah.
5 videos are already uploaded to YouTube. I batch record everything.
Does that?
So awesome.
Who does that here? Who does that here? I have not been able to do that. I just don't have enough content, but I do.
I've done one like 3 days ahead of time, and then I was just like, oh man, I got to do. Oh wait, no, that's going to be launching. Oh, it's already launched this morning. Cool.
You batch record, Ken?
What's that?
You batch record?
I don't. No. I typically record on. I'll get up. So I'm going to get up tomorrow morning at 6 to record a video to come out. I'm planning on a video tomorrow and a video Monday. We'll see if that works out.
I gotta start trying to get on it. I gotta start getting on it more.
It's very freeing. It's easier because I jump between like reviews and like other beard content, so it's easy to just be like, okay, I'll have these 3 different topics that I want to talk about. I'll record those and the review of the product that I used for the last 2 weeks, and bam, you're 4 weeks ahead. Because I only do 1 a week. I can't do the whole 2. It's too stressful for me to try to do 2 or 3 videos a week. I just can't. I can't do it.
Cool. I need to get on because I'm not there yet. Trying to get Caden to even do videos with me anymore is kind of difficult. So I might be splitting away from his our style. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Ben, what's going on with you, buddy?
Absolutely no idea. Whatever I
Wing
come
it.
up with this weekend.
that's it, man. That's it, man.
Probably shoot something Sunday, maybe. If I got some stuff I could do. If a bug gets up my ass, I'll do it. Cool.
All right.
Hey.
I'm laughing at Everett's comment because they're talking about Airbnb, and he said that he rented one that said no drugs, alcohol, or popcorn.
Yeah, like what the hell? What's up with the no popcorn?
Mine just said no pets.
You
And
just
to
can't
answer
get
your
rid of
question, Sober
popcorn
Chef-
smell.
Sober Chef, no, we don't have to clean anything. They don't even have a washer and dryer here. I think it's in the basement. The basement's locked. But no, we don't have to do any of that.
Where they keep the bodies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got a skeleton key around the door, and I'm like so tempted to go down there, but also I don't want to get haunted for the rest of my life or get murdered. So I'm pretty sure the basement is gigantic. So, but I don't want to go down there.
So Ken, what's going on with you?
So I've got a video for Beach Bum Beard's holiday release.
Nope.
And then Beach Bum will be on my live stream Monday.
Oh, cool.
And then I'm planning on doing I'm finally doing a review for Sphinx. I was messing around with Mick because he did his review for Sphinx, and I was planning on doing that Monday. And I was like, holy crap, every time I try to review Sphinx, somebody else does it.
Yeah.
So, but I think I'm just going to do it anyway.
This is my question.
Yeah, just do it anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my question to you guys. Did you guys get a large box from Sphinx recently? Did anybody?
Not recently, no.
Okay.
fairly recently.
Fairly recently. Did you guys get butters? Is that what the?
No, I think he said he's sending me some butters, so that should. Everything takes forever to get here, so I should have it by June.
Yeah.
Same. I think I'm getting some butter also, but I don't know. I think it's at my door now. I'm not sure. I don't have a
He
tracking
sent
number
me-
enough.
He sent me a butter when he first started making them. It's so good.
That's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I
And this
And
is the best scent in my opinion that he has.
Which one is
What's
it?
it called?
Caribbean Island. Hey, it's not focusing, but Caribbean Island. I love it.
Does it have pineapple
Cool.
in it?
No, there's no pineapple, but it's definitely tropical coconut, lime.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's so good.
With the lime in the coconut.
That's very awesome.
I would love that. I love coconut, but my girlfriend does not like coconut, so I have to stick to things that she.
No, this is a no leather household. My wife, I'm not a huge fan. That's why I bust, people's balls like Ken and stuff. But my wife thinks that leather smells like burnt electronics. It ain't no joke. She hates it.
My wife's the same way. Yeah.
Yep, hates it.
What did you put in your beard? Some burnt metal?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. That's exactly what she says. Yep.
So this is the scent profile for Caribbean Island. It is coconut, lime, white rum, and sugar cane.
Ooh,
It's so good, man.
that sounds nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Le Franchir.
Yeah, La
Whatever.
Facheur, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
I gave Smolder to my buddy down in Florida because I know he likes those really strong cologne type scents, and it was just too much for me. I'm like, dude, I didn't think you could tap me out. You tapped me out. I was like, that is strong.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I've got a face mask that still smells like Smolder. I wore this thing like 6 months ago.
Yep.
Still smells like Smolder.
I tell
Wow.
people that Sphinx, there are some companies that they're inspired by a scent, and Sphinx Beard is a own company selling beard oil. He's definitely he has the colognes down.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
he makes his money in the fragrances and the colognes, and I think he does beard stuff for, to do it. I don't think he needs the beard stuff.
So I didn't even. His they're right on the money. They're colognes. I love cologne, and I was just like, I'm all over this company. It's awesome, awesome
Nice.
stuff. Especially if you're a cologne connoisseur.
Yeah.
Chris, what's going on with you next week, buddy?
Well, like I said, I got to film that step parent thing that I opened your show with, which ought to be fun. Talking about a BB shooting out someone's butt.
I look at your videos; they are awesome. They're always entertaining, and they are real and raw. I like that. I like that about your videos.
Yeah, that last one with Tad definitely was.
Yep.
Tag, don't be a Tad.
Yep.
And I will admit, I hardly ever talk about it often, but my upcoming guest this week is the one, the only sober chef Eric. I have to admit, I'm
Nice.
very excited for this one because that man has one hell of a story to tell. And he told me, ask him anything. He's a wide open book.
Nice.
So it's going to be a lot of fun having him tell his story.
That is cool. I'm looking forward
He's
to
a
that.
great dude. He's a great guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And as a little spoiler, somewhere towards the end of the month, I got, wrong way. This guy over here. This guy.
So get all your good guests in before you bring me on because it's going to be a letdown.
That's what I'm saying. Right before my winter break.
As long as we
do it for
as long as
Thanksgiving.
As long as I get at what's going on, guys, I'll be happy.
What's going on, guys? I pointed it out.
Yeah, so I think Mrs. Bluegrass, I think we have plans the last Tuesday of the month, right?
Oh, thanks.
Just kidding, man.
Good times. So we look forward to seeing. Chris has great videos. I love his. There was a really good guest on like a week or so ago. He was pretty cool. He was a good dude.
Yeah, the practice.
Yeah, it was me.
I had the impossible job to make him look cool.
He did, and he did. Yeah, by far. I definitely, I was going to do the praying mantis thing. He was like, "No, none of that in my channel, buddy. I'm going to throw you right out of that. I'll be closing you down."
On channels, when you're bringing up Tubin, I still can't get that image out of my head. Oh, he's moving his camera, being Jeffrey Tubin. Ow!
That was pretty good, huh? That was the best one.
That was unexpected from you, to say the least, brother.
And I'm sure that you guys all know that story. So just
Well,
watch out for your Zoom meetings, folks. Just watch out for your Zoom meetings.
Yeah, exactly. A really messed up CNN journalist did something bad on camera, Mick, and got caught.
Yep, absolutely.
They probably blame Russia, but still.
It's collusion. So what am I doing this week? I asked myself. I am releasing some videos. I'm going to do some more. I'm still going down the Andy's playing guitar, like rockin' practitioner reviews. So I'm starting to try to go down that path and try to tone down at least the music during the review part. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it's a little loud last time.
So when you started putting music in your videos, your first one, and we talked about this, right? It was really
Right.
loud, and then you brought it down really nice. So the music in the background is good. You're doing a good job with that.
Yeah, just gotta tone it down. This last one, I was just a little bit more down, and then I think I'll be happy. And then, and then I got to play a little bit of guitar, which I love. So kind of that's me. So I play guitar. I've been playing like 20, 30 years now. 30 years, actually,
Sweet.
33, something like that. So yeah, I love it. It's good times.
If you guys didn't see that video, go watch. I mean, Andy
I love
can
that intro. Yeah,
He can play the guitar, bro.
yeah.
And that wasn't even that good.
Next time
really-
I want to see you kick down the door first, though. Like just kick the door down, come in with the guitar, and then just start wailing on it.
I was
Just watch-
I
trying.
kind of got that vibe out of that video anyway. You know, just the way you kind of walk through the door. Like next time, just kick it down. It'll be perfect.
Yeah.
I might
Your
try
wife
that.
will
I
be
might
okay
try
with it. Just blame it on
That's
Katie.
right. What's going on? I take the door off the hinges. What's going on, folks? Okay. We're not going to take it anymore.
It tracks in full-on drag. I can't watch that. I just can't.
I got a wig around here somewhere.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Things you didn't want to know about the practitioner, but
Yeah.
now you do.
So I'm glad you brought that up. I had no clue when I got him booked that it was election night. I totally spaced. I was just filling up people. So I've got Sober Chef on election night to distract you all from the cluster that's going to be that night.
Thank you, because I will be watching your show and not that.
Absolutely. Yes, thank you.
I have
Thank
to
you, sir.
watch it because it's like a train wreck. I have to watch the election.
Oh, I'm not going to be having it on the side on my iPad, as I'm talking to Chef.
It
Just
doesn't
have
even
the-
matter because
have the-
whatever happens that night. Go ahead, Mick.
Sorry, just have the numbers up in the corner, Chris, of your screen, so people can watch both. They just watch the votes as they come in and
Right
enjoy
there.
the chat.
Here we go.
But it does. I'm going to say this, and I'm just going to leave it at that. It doesn't matter what happens on that night because none of it's going to be. All of it's
None
going
of
to
it's
be.
decided that
none of
night.
it's gonna-
Another Bush Gore 3-month.
Yeah, there's no way that that's going to be the end of it. So,
But what if
Yeah.
Kanye
Nice.
won?
Good.
what if who? Conway? Yeah, I heard
Kanye.
Con-
Yeah, he was on the
Kanye,
Joe Rogan
yeah.
podcast. There's a lot of people watching that.
He was on
Yeah,
the ballot.
idiot.
Kanye comes out
Yeah,
of
he was on the
nowhere.
ballot. I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
Kanye
an
comes out of nowhere with the Pragmanis. Haha, I'm president.
I think he I don't know U.S. politics very well, but he can only be voted on in 17 states, and I don't know if that's enough for him to actually literally.
Period.
Electoral
Yeah.
college, but it's
Yeah.
enough. Say, like, if he accidentally takes a state, it would really throw up in everything else. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes, it would indeed. It would be.
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. The presidential election doesn't matter as much as your local elections. So
Truth.
Those are make sure you research and vote locally.
And on that note,
very much agreed. And on that note, we are going to be out of here. Thank all of the guests. Thank you, Bearded Coast. Again, the Reviewers 20 is going to give you 20% off. I don't know when he is stopping that, but I totally appreciate him doing it. He gave away 2
20%
giveaways
off,
as well. Go try him out. Super nice guy, very generous, and that's in apparently very good sense. So I'm really excited. I'll be buying some of his products very shortly here.
Mhm.
So, and then again, thank you all the guests that came in. Mick, I totally appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
I totally appreciate Ken and Ben. Thank you very much, Ben. And
Yeah.
we will see you guys in 2 more weeks. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Woo!
Bye.
Yeah.